can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can run. And we can run, 'cause stars they fall all for you. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we run? I can't believe The night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can run. And we can run. The stars they fall all for you. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we run? I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. but honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living, but we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to, if you want me to, 'cause we can run. And we can run. The stars they fall all for you. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we run? I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given, but honestly, You've gotta know that this ain't living, but we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
Hello, y'all on YouTube. This is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. How is everyone tonight? I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to the live stream. It looks like my audio is off. Oh my. Let's see how bad that is. Ooh. Let's see how bad that is. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Well, so how is everybody tonight? How are you all doing? Everybody doing well? It just seems bad over on the OBS studio. I was looking over there and it looked like I was like about half or a full second delay there. All right. Well, NFK 20, I didn't get a chance to, I did make a little comment there and appreciate you becoming a Nerdy Knives nut. So I just want to quick salute you there for that. So I don't forget before it goes away. So NFK 20, my salute to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. How is everybody? So let me try to say hello real quick. Angelo, Ground Fog, Knives Are Life, got NFK 20, Jeff Hamilton, Kelly White, My Journey EDC, Watch City Knives, R. Shear, Homer Feltus. Hello, appreciate you guys all being here tonight. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Appreciate all the channel members also as well. I just really do. Who else we have here? We've got Paul I Might. Appreciate you being here, Paul, tonight. Jim Terglifia. You're giving me harsh treatment on my office. I know you were. I'm just kidding. I appreciate it. You should have seen it before, though. Oh man, this is way better. Anyways, who else we got here? I said Homer. I said hello to My Journey. Who else did I not say hello? Watch City Knives. Knives Are Live. Clint Crosby. Clint Crosby, welcome. Appreciate you being here in the live stream tonight. Let's see here. Making sure I say hello to everybody. At least try to, right? That's always my goal. Ed, appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you, channel member. Kelly O'Neill, good luck to everyone. That's a great giveaway. Yeah, I think you're going to like this one. This one's pretty cool. So it's, yeah, we'll get to it. And I definitely think it's worthwhile tonight for this one. It is a wee knife. It's a wee knife and it's a flipper with a fuller flip. Pretty cool little knife. One that I have very much, it's a knife that I very much have loved for a while. So, but the one I have is in really good shape. So, you know, there you go. All right. Who else we got? Clint Crosby. Appreciate you being here. I think I said hello to you. Did I, Clint? Yeah, so nice. I'll say it twice. How about that? Betty Davis. Appreciate being here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you, channel member. Who else do we have? All right. Making sure I'm not missing. It's me or I'm me. I'm me. I'm changing your name. Hey, I'm me. Appreciate being here. Thank you, channel member. All right. I know everyone says, hey, hi, I'm me. Always feels like I'm talking to myself, right? Angelo, appreciate you being here this evening. Thank you for joining the live stream. Appreciate you, channel member. Let's see here. Who else? Mark Parks. What's up, my people? What's up, Mark? How are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate being here on the live stream. All right. We got Nameless EDC. Howdy, folks. Hello, Nameless EDC. Appreciate being here on the live stream. Let's see here. Who else do we have? I think I'm doing pretty good so far. So far, so good. I'm catching up. Nuga Knives. Hey, Nuga Knives. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hope everything's going well. Hey all. How is everyone? We're all doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. So, Kristen Noble. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, channel member. Thanks for joining the live stream. Let's see here. Who else? Jay Dizzle Designs. Man, appreciate you being here, Jay Dizzle. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hope you're doing well this evening. I've got Salcar88. What's up, Knife Nerds? Oh, Sal, we're doing well, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Joining, hopefully your fellow knife nerd and joining us all. Getting ready to EDC nerd out here a little bit. Then we got Kenman, Dan Kenman. Hey, Dan Kenman. How is everybody? We're doing well. Kenman, how are you? Appreciate you joining the live stream. Thanks for joining. Who else we have here? Making sure I'm saying hello. It's a lot of folks I've said hello to. I mean, Imagine Dragons Techno. It's called, I have to look it up. It's one of those free pieces of music I can use with YouTube rights right now. So my first time I brought in the audio, it was, I used it one time and then they swapped it on me and I had to pay $10 for it to use the next time. And that wasn't really feasible. So I went for this one. So far it's stayed free, license free, free use. So I like that. I would love to be able to use some Imagine Dragons, but I like this one. I thought it was kind of an interesting song, a little different, right? Salcar, who's feeling lucky? Hopefully everyone is. Yeah, I would love to give everyone a knife, but you know, the next best thing I can do is give everyone a chance to win it. So that's hopefully what we're doing tonight, right? Dur Pepper Horse, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Tyler Williams, greeting y'all. Greeting back at you, Tyler. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you, channel member. Who else we have here? I think I said hello. Yep, a lot of folks there I've said hello to. I want to say hello, and you guys are all saying hello to one another. I love that. That's awesome. Ginger Fisher 75, evening nerds, evening back at you. Ginger Fisher 75, appreciate you joining the live stream. Thank you, channel member. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Sensor 226, hopefully you're doing well as well. Hot yoga, I don't even want to know. Pilates, well, Pilates, you know, isn't Pilates like a little more cardio yoga? What am I start doing yogurt? I don't know. We'll make it up. Words that I come up with, right? Calisthenics, plyometrics. Okay, sit on the couch. There you go. Yeah, those all work, right? Flick a knife, at least if you're sitting on the couch. Have fun. Hey, Fookdoozle, appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for joining tonight. Appreciate you, channel member. How are you this evening? It just jumped way down. I was just about to respond to you, man. I guess it's telling me I'm slow here, so I better catch up. All right, yeah, I don't know how far back I can go. Oh man, I'm really slow. Okay, so let me do the speed hello. All right, just so I can say hello to everybody. All right, so let's see here. Iron Butter Knife, appreciate you being here. Dang Ross, appreciate you being here. Thank you, channel member. Mark Grant, appreciate you being here. Thank you, channel member. Appreciate you being on the live stream tonight. Kelly White, appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Irish Rover in Florida and El Navajero EDC, appreciate you both being here, man. Thank you for joining the live stream. All right, so what else we got here? We got Clint Crosby. I think I said hello to you already, Clint, but I think I said it twice already now. We got Samurai Cheeto Cats. I love it, Samurai Cheeto Cats. Cheeto Bandito, man, appreciate you being here. Thank you, channel member. Love it, love it, love it, man. Always something cool. Samurai Cheeto Cats. Domo arigato. Hi. So there you go. That's my little Japanese for thank you. I actually have two samurai swords, two katanas. I guess I don't know if they're katana. I'm not a sword person, but I have two of them up there. Somebody gave them to me, and they were gonna throw them out, and I said, "No, I'll take those. They look cool. It'd be a nice bookshelf kind of thing." All right, Brian White, man. Happy Monday, man. Happy Monday to you, Brian White. Appreciate you being here. Justin Ohio, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining, both you guys, channel members. Here can't comment, but I'm here. Hey, no problem, Justin Ohio. We appreciate you being here, hanging and listening in. That's awesome. Jay Korsgadden, appreciate you being here. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for joining. Thank you, channel member. All right, so we got Nuga Knives, even battling depression, but it's getting better and better every day. Glad to be back. Man, that's great, Nuga Knives. It is a battle, one step at a time, right? You know, look at everything, small victories, right? But take them as that. It's steps forward. You're moving forward. That is a good thing, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, it's you're moving in the direction of where you want to go, and that's That to me is success. And you have to look at that as success. You can't beat yourself up. You got to take every victory like that. And that's awesome, man. I am so excited for you, man. That's great. All right. Homer Feltus saying hello. I think I already said hello to you, Homer, did I? I didn't. Appreciate you, gentlemen. But thanks for being here. We got Sharp Guy ATX. What walking the hounds and listening. Hey, all right. I've got one hound. Mine's getting bigger though. You remember the little Kershaw I brought on? Ooh, he's like at least twice the size now. It's almost 20 pounds and it's getting big. But man, I love that dog. He's a good one. All right. Dwayne Letterman, appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thanks for joining, channel member. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Whitey Knives, appreciate you being here this evening. Thank you, channel member. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thomas McDonald, what's up? Appreciate you being here this evening. Thanks for joining the live stream. Paul Casper, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you, channel member. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not skipping anybody. I'm skipping anybody. I'm trying to say hello. Trying to fly through before it makes me just it'll fly on me if I don't do anything. Jeff Hamilton, appreciate you being there. Hey, shalom back at you, man. Appreciate being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Matt D, what's up? What's up, guys and gals? Matt D, appreciate being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you, channel members. I do appreciate you guys. Aaron H, howdy back at you, Aaron H. Appreciate you joining the live stream this evening. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see here. Donald, hey, Donald Milinkovich, man, appreciate you. Did I say hello to you already? If I didn't, Donald, appreciate you being here this evening. Thanks for joining the live stream. All right. Nougat Knives, I know I said hello to you. Thomas, I said hello to you. Betty Davis, I know I said hello to you. Let's see here. Who am I missing? Level on up. Hey, level on up. What's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you, channel member. Hope you all are doing well. Let's have another awesome Monday night. I got to film a quick video, and I'll be back to visit with you all. Hey, no problem. Level on up. We're going to do the giveaway right now. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No one would be ready for that. You'd all be like, what? No. I know some of you would be like, yes, please. But, you know, you got to at least try to get around the time that we normally do it, right? I shoot for 8 o'clock. That honestly is my goal, 8 o'clock. I know you don't believe me, but it really is my goal. All right, who else we got here? I want to make sure I'm saying hello to everybody. I want to miss, hey, Donnie Barajas. Oh, I'm not saying that right, man. I am so sorry. I really want to say that correctly. Barajas. I think that's correct. Donnie Barajas. Hopefully that's closer. And man, hey, back at you. And I'm hoping I'm saying it at least somewhat decently, Donnie. Appreciate you being here this evening. Thank you for joining the live stream, man. All right. Thomas. Oh, okay. Tom Mick. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's abbreviation for Thomas McDonald. I like that. I like some of the abbreviations you guys come up with. I get RNK because, you know, I kind of use that one already, but some of them I'm like, they make a lot of sense, and some of them I have to kind of decipher a little bit because I'm a little slow, I think, when you use some of those. They're not used to those. You know what I should do? There we go. I want to make sure it's not doing, yeah, there we go. Now it's showing everybody. Ooh, did I miss anybody up here? I think I got everybody. Mind of Milton, appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you, channel member. Thanks for being here tonight. Yeah, I did skip past there. Okay, Paul Casper. Hey, appreciate you being here. Paul, I think I said hello to you, but if I didn't, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you, channel member. Oh, wait, we got Kenneth Aunio. Kenneth Aunio, man, appreciate you being here, Kenneth. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Let's see here. You could get all us knives for just $78.89 for 28 months. Free swords for $75. I don't know about that. No, I don't have that kind of money. I'm sorry. My wife would kill me. We got Mr. Fink. Hello, appreciate you being here. I'm going to say it's Mr. Fink like MRFNK. I like that. So appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We got MPG EDC. What's up? Literally in 2 different lives tonight. Oh, you're spreading it out, spreading the love out. Appreciate you being here, man. Even if you're here just, you know, part-time, I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Meredith. All right, we got Midgard. Is that Midgood or Midgard? Or is it Mountain Good? I don't know. Evening and greetings from Houston, Texas. Hey, Houston, Texas. I have 2 brothers who live out there. My name is Michael Allen Coe. All right. Thanks for what you do in the knife community. Man, appreciate you, Michael. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thanks for being here this evening. I appreciate you being here. Conventional Methods. Oh, I missed you as well. Conventional Methods. Appreciate being here. Thank you, channel member. Thanks for being on the live stream. All right. If I miss anybody, please let me know because it's not my intention. It flies sometimes right past, like Jeff Hamilton. I don't know if I said hello to you yet. If I did, I'll say it again. Welcome. Appreciate being here on the live stream. Thank you for joining. T-Fetch. Hey, T-Fetch, what's up? Appreciate being here on the live stream. Thank you for joining tonight. All right. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, we got Slingen EDC, Slingen EDC, and Molin LeBay. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, both channel members. Thanks for being here on the live stream. Blade Walker, what's up? Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thanks for being here tonight. Who else we have? Oh, I think I'm almost caught up. Oh, we got Bieffinger. Hey, appreciate you, man. Hello, hello, hello from Central Texas, where I'll be the proud owner of a brand new roof in less than 2 days. Hey, you know, I just replaced my roof. Ooh, it was expensive. We had to do it because of the hailstorm. Boy, did it. Oh, but it's, you know, it's nice to have it, especially with all the rain we've been having. So much rain compared to last year. It's night and day. Last year we were in the hundreds, drought. Everything was dying. This year, everything is growing. Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm glad to have a roof back. You know, one that at least it's not going to leak, right? Nameless EDC, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining tonight. We got Rocky Graham. Need a reasonable belt grinder and go. Oh, now. You know, always the question is how much you're willing to spend. You can go inexpensive like what I do. My stuff is pretty inexpensive, but I've seen some really nice ones at a relatively good price. I was at Texas Blade Show. I saw a few of them. I mean, are you looking at spending $500 or $1,000? Because, you know, belt grinders can get up there. There are some good ones out there, you know, so Hero Sticks, hey, appreciate Hero Sticks. Thanks for joining tonight. Thanks for being on the live stream. Let's see here. Legendary Pest Control. Teach me how to stop bugs with blades. Ooh, that would be awesome. Then you'd be ready for Karate Kid and you know, Danielson. You can catch the fly with the chopsticks. That would be cool. That would be cool. I have swatted at some big bugs out in the backyard with my knife. I will be honest with you, but they were pretty big. You know, there were some giant moths, or the moths aren't too bad, but when they get kind of big, you know, when they're bigger, almost the size of your head, you feel like, all right, that's time to start swatting a knife at them. Because I have a feeling they might try to grab that knife and take off with it. So, all right, who else do I got here that I didn't say hello to yet? $1. I don't know about that, Rocky. Ooh, you might go out and find a good stone, drill a little hole through it, put it on a piece of wood, and then spin it really fast. Maybe that'll work for $1. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, you know, people used to do that, so who knows? All right, so we got Lonnie here. Lonnie just joined, and I don't think I said, yeah, Lonnie Hutchinson, what's up? Appreciate you. Thank you, channel member. Appreciate you being here tonight. Just so everybody knows, the link for the giveaway is already in the description. It was well before the live stream began. I think I actually put it in about 15 minutes before the live stream began. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, please go check out the giveaway link. Tonight we are going to be giving away a Wii knife. I'm pretty excited about this one. All right, who else do we have here that I didn't say hello to? I said me with knives. Did I say hello to you yet? I think I did. Let me get that. I don't know if I said hello to you yet. Appreciate being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Let me. Knives are life. I think I said hello to you, Ronald Larimore. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Has anyone tried the Grizzly 2-2 belt grinder? I have not. I don't do a lot of grinding. What I do is I'll be honest, I have a Work Sharp Ken Onion belt grinder, and I have the Ken Onion attachment. It works pretty good for what I do. I mean, I've done some pew modifications with it, with, you know, some of the beaver tails. I have reprofiled big blades. I've redone the lawnmower. I've reprofiled some axes and some big fixed blades with it. That works pretty well for what I do. But, you know, I'm not heavy duty like you guys probably. I'm not out there producing knives by the thousands, right? So I don't know. It works for me. All right. Hey, thank you, Tyler, for posting the link for the giveaway. Paul Mills, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream tonight, Paul. Hopefully you're doing well. If I missed anybody, let me know. Please let me know, because it's not my intention. I think I've said hello to everybody so far. I think I'm keeping up. No update on the desk. I still have been trying to get a hold of Uplift Desks to see if I can get a replacement for the motor to control this thing. It is stuck in its position. I am worried that I might have to replace the whole legs, that's a little expensive. But at some point, I'm going to have to do that, because this thing is a little too high and it's kind of uncomfortable, especially for these live streams, because I like to bring it up and down. It really does help. Oh, well. All right, let me see. Who else did I not say hello to? I know I said hello to Jay Dizzle, Tyler, Mind of Milton, R. Sheer Molin. Yeah, I've said hello to all you guys. Oh, we got Andrew Hoyt. Hey, appreciate. I used the Workshop Pro PA. Stupid easy to get perfect edges. Oh, that's cool. Hey, you know, I do know you can use on the tools. I believe the tools that Skiff made, Blades or Skiff Workshop. He actually, you know how you can get some of the tools and use RNK 10, get 10% off? He has some attachments that are made for sharpening knives that I think that discount, I think goes toward. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's in the tool area. I might be wrong, but you might check that out in case that's something up your alley as well. All right. So how was everybody tonight? How was your Monday? How was your weekend? Hopefully everybody did well. Mine was pretty good. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was, you know, I actually cleaned my office. I literally cleaned a bunch of junk. I got rid of it. Stuff that I said I would save, and I finally realized I'm just saving it because I'm saving it and feel like a pack rat. But I always feel like, you know, as soon as I throw it out, I'm going to need it. You know, old electronics, as an IT guy, there's always the idea that I could use that cord. Well, I got rid of a lot of that stuff. Try to organize things a little bit better in here. We took out a chair that was in here, put it into the living room, which is nice. I got all my boxes put over here, made it a little clearer behind me here. I removed the shelf that's up here. You normally will see the shelf, that's gone. So it's a little clear behind me now. So I don't know if you can, yeah, let's go over here like this. So you can now see, and then I have my knives on a couple little tables over here, kind of be handy. So, you know, it's nice to have all the room in here and vacuum and dust it. My wife is more excited about me dusting the office than me organizing and cleaning it. I'm more excited about the organizing and cleaning it personally, but that's me. Weekend was great. I'm working on cleaning my office right now. Nougat Knives. Yeah, I just did that, man. That was my weekend. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Crazy Roach, appreciate being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Hopefully you're doing well. Lonnie, I'm late. I caught up skateboarding again. Hey, no problem, Lonnie. Appreciate being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hopefully you're doing well tonight as well. Let's see here. Who else? Did I miss anybody else? I said hello to Jay Dizzle. I know that. Yeah. Anybody I missed up there? No, I didn't. All right. White Mountain Knives sent me the wrong Wii today. Oh no, what'd you get, Paul? Which one did you get? Kind of curious. I actually have a couple of Wiis on the table. I should probably jump over there real quick if anybody's interested. Got a couple of new things that are part of the collection here. Work the weekend today is my Friday. Oh, nice, Ed. That's cool. Hopefully enjoying your Friday and it's nice and relaxing for you. B Devious, hey, what's up, B Devious? Appreciate being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. I knocked out a couple of sets of scales this weekend. Oh, very cool. A Shiro and an MBK Otter. Oh, wow. Pretty good overall. Very, very cool. That is super awesome. Wow. Now, when you say you knocked out a set of scales, are you talking about a Shiro and a Monterey Bay knives? What were you doing with the Shiro knives, the Shiro scales? Are you creating new Shiro scales, or were you modifying them? Or were you like anodizing them or something? Just curious. Because that's a big one right there. That's, you know, those aren't cheap knives. I know somebody let me a Shiro that I need, that's supposed to be going out today because of work. Work has been insane today. Another insane Monday. Mondays are just, I had not had Mondays this crazy since the channel. It seems like as a channel, you know, we get busy and we have a good time. Mondays always they make my Monday a little challenging. So this makes this a little more enjoyable and relaxing when I get in here. So you make custom scales. That's very cool. Nice. Do you do like contoured shape scales too and round them and all that good stuff? Because that's always one of my biggest gripe with certain knives. You know, some of them are really cool. They just put a little contour, a little chamfering on there, round those edges. Man, that knife would be night and day. I'm just kind of curious. Now, do you make them carbon fiber, G10, micarta, titanium, or all the above? Received my first 80/20 Saturday. The thing is a beast. Oh, wow. Is that huge? That thing's like over 9 inches, isn't it? That's like almost 9.5 inches. That's a gigantic knife, isn't it? Yeah. The 2 underscores. Okay. Very cool. J Dizzle Designs. All right. Yeah, we'll have to go take a look at your channel for sure. That's pretty cool. Bob Deacon, my man, appreciate you being here this evening. Thank you for joining on the live stream. How are you doing tonight? Thank you, channel member. Making sure I'm not missing the folks just joining. Hey, if you haven't already entered the giveaway, it's already in there. Hey, Jesse, appreciate being here this evening. Thank you, channel member. Appreciate you joining the live stream. Hopefully you're doing well. All my orders from that crazy cold steel Amazon sale were canceled. Oh, well, too good to be true. Wax, too good. Oh man, wax, just that. Oh, that's, man, I appreciate, I don't appreciate that, but that's a bummer to hear that. That's really, really a bummer. Wow. All right. All right, so we got a link here, and this for Instagram. Is this the J Dizzle design? So let me go over there and see what we can do. Make sure the web is working. Is it? Oh no. Okay. Oh no. We got everything going on here. Full zoom. The camera's not. Why is the camera not working? Hold on one second. All right. Let me restart the web page first. That's crazy. All right. It's being goofy tonight. I updated everything tonight beforehand, thinking I'm going to be on top of this, right? I'm going to be on top of this. I'm not going to have an issue. We're going to be all set. Here we go. Now we're connected. All right. So now let's go to that link again one more time. We're going to go back to the link. If it'll let me go back to, come on. Why are you, what is going on? Come on. All right. Now OBS Studio is being goofy. Here we go. All right, let's take a look. J Dizzle Design, and I'm not even logged in. All right, so we're gonna just take a quick look before I go off screen and log in. But oh, that's stinking cool. Oh, like, is that fat carbon too? Oh, that's always, I like that. That's really neat. That reminds me of Enrique Pena. A lot of his customs and stuff. He has that sort of kind of a really rich kind of tone to his micarta. I think it's really cool. Wow. Oh, you got a lamia there. That's cool. Wow. And a rosy with a carbon fiber. That's stinking cool. All right. We're going to have to come back to that. All right. Let me go to YouTube here. And we're just going to go real quick here. We'll just view the channel. What do we got over here? All right. So this is the live stream. So we're good there. All right. And then I think I'll just kind of bring this over here somewhere. We'll go to White Mountain Knives. Hold 1 second. I'm going to fix the other camera, but I have to stand up real quick. So I'm going to just do the web only real quick. Try to unplug this thing. I don't know why it's acting all goofy. Let's restart this. Let's see what we're going on here. All right. Plug that back in. Hopefully this will feed the video through. Let me make sure it's feeding through. Looks like it is, but of course I hit the camera, didn't I? Oh yeah, good. Good job, Robert. Good job. I excel at knocking things over. It's one of my gifts. So I don't know if this is going to be on screen or not. It looks like everything got kind of reoriented here after I kind of bumped into it a little bit. So we shall see. All right. So let's see how this works real quick. Are we on? Oh, look, it's not terrible. It's not great. Here we go. All right. So let's see. We can kind of get everything over here. You know, it's always a little challenge trying to get all this to line up. I tried to do this ahead of time, but I got to be honest with you. My wife was grilling something. It was really good. I went out and just stole a quick bite. So instead of coming in here and taking care of this, I snuck a bite. So I confess. I confess. All right. Now, if I missed anybody who just joined, let me know. I try to say hello to everybody. Hey, Neil McKenzie, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Who else? Did I miss anybody else? All right, that's as far back as it's letting me go. So hopefully you're all doing well. All right, so we got that kind of least in view here, so that's good. All right, now while you're looking at the knives, I'm going to log into Instagram because for whatever reason it decided to log me out. Don't know why. Let's see here if it allows me to. Hopefully that works, right? Come on. Waiting for it to log in. Oh, I got a little security code. Hold on a second. It's asking me for a security code. Make sure it's really me. It really is me. Why is it not? Feedback required. What feedback? What feedback am I supposed to give? I'm not seeing any feedback. Enter the code sent by the phone. Yeah, I did. Did I mistype it? Am I supposed to put a space in there? I'm not getting this. Maybe it's not going to let me. Okay, let's resend it. I don't know. Instagram is always so goofy on the PC, right? I log in and then all of a sudden you get updates and it decides it's just going to we're just going to log everything out. Just going to kick you out of everything. I utterly despise that, especially when you give me 5-point or 15-point authentication. You know, at work, I have 3 levels of encryption and I literally log in on my iPhone literally 5 times separately. It is the most annoying thing in the world. Feedback. What feedback is required? I don't see any feedback. This is insane. Okay, so what are you waiting for? All right. It's not. I may not log into Instagram, so we're just gonna let it go. There we go. That's it. I'm done. At least for tonight. All right. So we got Nuga Knives. Nuga Knives, welcome to the Nerdy Knives Enthusiast. All right. Nuga Knives, I appreciate you, man. Let me celebrate that real quick here. So Nuga Knives, let me salute you for welcoming you to the Nerdy Knives Enthusiast. Appreciate you, Nuga Knives. Always appreciate that. Oh, we got another one here. All right. So let me scroll down. Why did it jump? It did jump. We got Paul I Might, member for 6 months, ordered the Quivic 280, got the Hyperactive. Ooh. If you like the Hyperactive, it's like, right? That's kind of crazy. Wow. So, you know, I guess it's kind of a call there, I guess. All right. Sorry, my OBS studio is starting to act kind of goofy, so I'm gonna have to go back over here on my computer. So real quick, so I welcome Nuga. All right, so Paul I Might, member for 6 months. Let me salute you first of all, because it did fly right past that. So I want to do that real quick. 6 months, that's a big milestone. So I want to go ahead and give you a Scottish throat pipe salute. Here we go. All right, and here we go. Little salute to you. Thank you, Paul. Man, I really do appreciate you. All right, so now let me go down here at Nuga Knives. I welcomed you. It skipped past there. And we've got Neil McKenzie. Welcome to the Nerdy Knives Enthusiast. So Neil McKenzie, let me salute you and welcome you as well. I sure do appreciate you guys. And if you're new, some of you guys may be new members, remember, email me with your name and address. I would like to send you a sticker. If you've been a member for a while and you haven't done it yet, and you're still a member, email me still. I'll still send you a sticker, right? And then you will be eligible for the next month's monthly giveaway. Super excited about that because, yeah, I try to make those a little special, especially with Mini's members you guys are out there. I'm really honored by that, and I want to make sure it's, really a sincere way for me to say thank you. All right, so then we've got, Nuga Knives gifted a Rob's Nerdy Knives membership. That's awesome. Thank you, Nuga Knives. I appreciate you. Let me salute you and welcome to, first, thank you, and then we're going to welcome the new members. So here we go. That's new. I didn't mean to make that new, but that's different. All right, I'm going to see if I can remember that. I kind of was like, oh, that's kind of like a thank you for the gifted membership. All right, so we're welcoming Arshir. Arshir was gifted a membership by Nuga Knives. So Arshir, make sure you thank Nuga Knives, but let me welcome you. All right, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you so much. And then we got Sensor226. Welcome to the Nerdy Knives Enthusiast. So Sensor226, let me salute you and welcome you as well, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you and joining. And I think you're coming back because I see a yellow little icon there, a little emoji. So I appreciate you coming back. And if you still haven't got your sticker, let me know. You know, I've sent a lot of stickers out lately, and I love that. I'm totally honored by that. So, but if I forget anybody, please let me know. All right. So then we got Betty Davis, member for 2 months. Got the Kaiser Mini October for my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Betty Davis. First of all, let me wish you happy birthday, and let's celebrate your member for 2 months and your new Kaiser. So here's my salute to you. And then happy birthday. I don't know when it was, but I'll do a quick little happy birthday. That's the best I could do. Hopefully it's okay. The good thing is that song is no longer copyrighted. It is free domain. I like that. So, all right. Then we got Knives Are Life member for 2 months. Happy birthday, Betty Davis. Yeah, happy birthday, Betty Davis. And Knives Are Life, let me salute you and thank you for being a member for 2 months. Thank you. Appreciate you guys so much. All right. So I don't think I missed anybody. I'm going to make sure it didn't skip past here because I'm using my tablet here just because OBS is acting slow. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, it is what it is, right? I got those, yeah. So I think I'm caught up. All right, now let me see if I can catch up to the comments because I'm quickly trying to play the tunes there. I'm not a musician, but I try. It's my very small way to say thank you to you guys. All right, so I think I'm gonna have to read over here. Everyone's wishing happy belated birthday. I like that. That's really cool. All right, so if you didn't know, let's do this. So one thing that came in this week was the Wii 601X. This is an incredible slicer. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite little Wii knives here. This fuller is sharp enough and small enough you can get kind of your media finger in there. You can kind of, I sort of can. There we go. I can reverse flick it. It's not super easy, but it's possible. It's kind of like the the Evo Typhoon, the Sharp by Design. But this hollow grind is ridiculous. I really like the shape of it, and the flipping on this thing is just stunning. Now I put it up there with the Nefarious, which is really, really fun knife. By the way, Kevin from Lefty EDC, he borrowed this real quick to check it out. He didn't hate it. He didn't hate it. I mean, it's not his style, but he realizes it's pretty good. It's got some nice flipping, and it does have that kind of a real nice, powerful flip there, and the action is buttery smooth. It doesn't hurt to have skiffs in there. So that was really cool. I enjoyed that. It's not maybe as nice as your, what was that one that you had? No, it probably flew past already. Who had the Wii? They got one, and then the other one came in. It's in the comments. Let me see if is it still there? No. Did it go away? I'm already past it. Oh, the Hyperactive. You got the Hyperactive. Okay, so now the Equivoc. I like the Equivoc. That's a great knife. I have that as well. But the Hyperactive, I have to look that one up. So, all right. And so we got a couple of new things here. Okay. All right. So we got member for 7 months. We got member for 5 months. Let me make sure. Okay, Knives Are Life. I saluted you and celebrated you for sure. Right? I did. Please tell me I did. Did I? Yes, I did, because you said happy birthday, Betty Davis. Yeah, that's right. All right, so we got Ed, member for 5 months. Ed, man, appreciate you being a member for 5 months. Thank you for doing these giveaways, Rob. Hey, you're welcome. Appreciate you guys being here on these giveaways, man. It's fun. I enjoy talking knives. I enjoy hanging out. I have a lot of fun. Like I've always said since this channel first started, I'd do this if there was 5 or 10 of us, right? Because I still like talking knives, still like hanging out. It just happens to be a few more, right? And that's cool. and we get a lot more perspectives. And so I appreciate that. So Ed, let me salute you. Thank you, Ed, for being a member for 5 months, a Nerdy Knives enthusiast. Man, that's awesome. And then we have Ginger Fisher, member for 7 months, a Nerdy Knives enthusiast. So Ginger, let me catch my breath here for a second. All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Thank you. Appreciate you. Member for 7 months. Man, that's awesome. I appreciate that. And then we got Michael Keppel, member for 5 months, playing with the new Pyrite in S90V Vision and Vision FG. Oh, nice. So you got the Pyrite in the S90V. That's cool. That's a like nice premium. Now, which version did you get of the Pyrite? And then the Vision FG. I've always said, man, if they did the Vision R, if they did the Wii version, the Vision R, if they redid it, I wish they would do a Vision FG version. I like that one so much better than the Vision R. Just my personal opinion. I know some of you guys love the Vision R. Totally get it. Just not, I'm not a big fan of that one. So, but man, appreciate you being a member for 5 months. And that's a couple of awesome knives. So let me salute you. Appreciate you, man, so much. Thank you. Woo. I forgot to breathe for a second. I was like, oh, stop, breathe. All right, so let me see if I can catch up to the comments now. Why is this not refreshing? Come on now. There we go. I don't know why my chat in OBS Studio is acting all weird. All right. I may have to play off the iPad for the rest of the evening because it is stinking slow and I don't want to miss anything, right? So, all right, let's see where we're at. All right, so we got anyone else think the Simpsons episode where Moe opens Uncle Moe's family's feed bag with every celebration? I don't think I've seen that one. No, I don't know that. Would love to see the Vision FG in Vanix. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, that would actually be pretty stinking cool. I also recently got the S90V Pyrite and the Vision FG. Oh, Knives Out. Two of you guys got the same thing. It's a nice combo. We gave the Vision FG away on the channel, and I enjoyed that. I had the Vision R. I thought it was well made. I get it. I like the Snex lock. I'm supposed to be getting one from Tactile Knife Company. They said they were going to ship one out to me. I haven't seen it yet, so I got all excited, and I was going to share with you my because they sound like they were shipping it, but it hasn't happened. So maybe I shouldn't say anything. You know, sometimes people don't always, you know, it doesn't always happen. So, you know, I just gotta wait till it happens and then say something. Lesson learned. All right. Josh Branson, man, appreciate you being here this evening. Thanks for joining the live stream. I'm sure I've missed a few people I didn't say hello to yet. Really want the new Pyrite Bowie in rose gold. Yeah, that seems to be a really stinking pretty popular one. That rose gold looks amazing. All right, so let me real quick. I want to say Mark Parks, member for 7 months. Thanks for being. Thanks for you being you. My Lamia shipped today. Oh, your Lamia shipped today. Nice. Oh, I would like to have gotten in on that one. One of these days I'll get in on one. Hopefully now that he's shipping, maybe he'll open up a pre-order again. That would be really cool. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Well, let me salute you, Mark Parks. You get the little, you know, the little Scottish. Well, let me do. Hold on a second. Here we go. Didn't do the full screen. Here we go. Oh, where are we? Oh, I am. There we go. All right. So, Mark, let me salute you here with a big 7 chord salute here. Mark, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being a nerdy knives uber nerd, man. Appreciate you for 7 months. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. You guys have no idea. I mean, you don't know how instrumental that is in helping the channel, because when I go back doing taxes, looking at the shipping, I realize next year I'm going to have to really itemize my receipts, and I'm going to have to do deductions because the taxes hit me a little hard this year. Because all the income I made, it wasn't much, but it was enough that every bit of it was fully taxed to the hilt. So next year is going to be a little bit more. And in Uncle Sam, you know, YouTube doesn't take any taxes out. So It's like, and you actually, if you itemize, then you have to report as self-employment and you take the extra 10%. You don't want to hear this. It is, I'm honored to have to do that. It's just something I have to learn, right? And it's not a big deal, but it's an honor to. So my whole point of saying all that is that thank you. That's really what I'm trying to say. Thank you. I'm trying to get there to say thank you in a very complicated, nerdy sort of way, which, you wouldn't expect anything less from me, right? All right, so let's welcome Josh Branson to the Nerdy Knives Enthusiast. So Josh, man, appreciate you becoming a Nerdy Knives Enthusiast. Let me salute you. Appreciate you, Josh, for joining. Hey, if you're a new, Josh, I was gonna say if you're a new member, but I see your little emoji, so you're returning. But if you haven't asked yet for a sticker, and any returning member, if you haven't asked yet for a sticker, email me with your name and address, and I'll ship you one out, okay? Just please do that. I have shipped out recently a couple more, I think this week, or maybe a few more. They were mailed out over the weekend, so they are on their way. You should probably get them this week, anybody who emailed me. And if you don't get a sticker and you emailed me, make sure you reach out back to me, because I do try to, as soon as I see it, I flag it, and then when I create the letter and I mail it, then I put it into my members folder just to make sure I've taken care of it. I want to make sure I didn't miss it, all right? Please, so if you didn't get the sticker and you emailed me, just reach out to me. All right, so now I'm catching up. I think we're, okay, OBS is so slow. Why are you so slow? off to a board meeting soon. Good luck, everyone. Hey, Jesse, man, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you, channel member. Hopefully it's a good board meeting. Hopefully you're making some good decisions out there and making some leading well. So board meetings can be good or bad, right? They can be challenging. Can be some of the most, sparks can fly, but usually those are always good, in a board meeting. I'll just leave it at that, right? Sometimes sparks are okay, right? That's how you challenge one another. But sometimes, maybe not so much fun. All right, Mark Parks, it's my first Lamia and only been hunting higher tier knives since 2024. My latest was the Cortex XL number 65 back in January, and the Mini FSD 293. Man, all three of those I do not have. Well, not those numbers, but just those knives. Those are all very, very, very cool knives. They're definitely ones I would be very interested in. I thought I got in on a Lamia. I missed that one. Wasn't too bad for the pre-order. And the one that they were doing the pre-order, man, that was like the perfect one too. Oh well. But the Cortex XL, I've been very interested in that as well. Now, I would do the Cortex XL or the FSD I, or the Mini FSD, I should say I, the integral. That's the one, I'd do one or the other. I don't know if I'd do both. I'm not sure yet. I have had a few chances to get a Hog House knife. Came really close. Looking at the dimensions and the shape of the blade, I don't know if I would like it as much. Now, I've enjoyed some really big knives, but I can always kind of tell where my hand will probably fit on it, whether I'm going to really like it. And don't get me wrong, that Hog House knives looks amazing, but that's a big commitment, right? So, all right, Kaleidoscope of Knives. Appreciate being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Did I miss anybody else real quick? Make sure I didn't miss anybody saying hello. Okay, no. All right. Kevin Smith and Knives. Did I say hello to you yet? I don't know if I did. Kevin Smith and Knives. Appreciate being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. But Kaleidoscope say rocking the Chupacabra. Ooh, and checking out the Best Techman Good Boy. He sent with it. Oh, very nice. Don't hate button locks, but not a fan so far either. Okay. You don't hate lock button. I agree with you. There's a few lock buttons, the button locks. Let me try that again. Button locks that I like. My Mordax, I really liked. I like the Exciton. It was just a little big for me and I didn't carry it. And that, you know my rule. I don't carry it. It gets passed along. But that Mordax, I really, really like. That's always been my favorite. It was one of those knives. It was my Bigfoot knife. And I enjoy carrying that one a lot. So that's one of my favorites. Do I have any other button locks right now? I'm sure I do, and I can't think of which ones I do. And I'm sure I'll remember here in a second. But yeah, I'll have to think about it. But yeah, I like button locks, and I think they're a great knife, very functional. It's a great light EDC knife for me, and I think some of them are fantastic. So That's just where I stand right now on them. But I do like them. I do like them a lot. All right, so we got some links here. Let's see here. We got one of these in today. So let's take a look at that. Ooh, that's nice. Very nice. That almost looks like something Rocky had ordered recently. Very cool. Oh, we're going here. This is a house plan. All right, it just jumped really quick. There we go. D.R. Horton house plan. Come on back. Let's go back to this. I don't know what's going on here. All righty then. Well, it just jumped, and now we got some other music. Okay. Well, that was fast. It jumped from there and went away. All right, so that's a cool knife, though. Oh, this is the giveaway video. By the way, if you haven't entered yet, for everyone who's here, if you're new to the channel, new to the live stream, this is the giveaway entry video. It's in the description. You click on it, you leave a comment, make sure your comment's PG. I would avoid emojis. 1 entry per person. You must be present to win. Why am I getting an error? This is one of those goofy nights where I'm getting an error. Why am I getting an error? This is not right. All right, so hold on. Let's see what's going on. Now it's working. Okay, all right then. All I did was hit refresh, restart. All right, so this is the giveaway video. I'm about to show you. We're coming right up at 8 o'clock, so I will pull out the knife and we will see what the giveaway knife is tonight. I think it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. It is a Wii knife tonight that we're giving away. And yeah, I like this knife. I like this knife a lot. So anyone handled a real steel the Hugin? No, I have not. I have not. I have also been buying nothing but high-end knives for a while now. Cortex XL is so good. Oh, Jay Dizzle, that's cool, man. That is cool. Rocking the Chupacabra. All right, I saw that one. Chupacabra has developed a slight squeak when closing, but I've been flicking it for like 4 hours. Okay, so when you say a squeak, I've actually heard somebody else had a squeak. Have you put any, have you figured out where the squeak's coming from? I know I had that happen with my Factor, my Winterblade Co. Factor, and using a little bit of the powder that Brian had said to put in there, it fixed it right away. And I've used that powder on a lot of other knives, especially if I've had a little lock stick. Like I had a Spyderco Paramilitary 2 that actually had some lock stick. I was really bummed about that S90V one. So, but that worked really well on it as well. Excuse me, as well. Are we liking the Vosteed Hedgehog? Wait, the Vosteed has a Hedgehog also? That's interesting. So let's look at that. Vosteed knives. I know there's a QSP Hedgehog, but let's see. Oh, look at that. Is that the compression lock one? Oh, let's come back here. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go. No, go back. Oh, there we go. No, stop. Why are you doing this? Okay, that is the top liner lock. Okay, so that's the one they call a liner lock. It's not a compression lock, but it's a top liner lock, which I hear is different. I don't know the exact physics of it. I got to do some research, but that looks really cool. All right, so has anyone gotten this one? I'm kind of curious. Okay. I'll send you, whoa. It just flew right past everything. All right, there we go. I recently picked up Knoll Knives Raku. Not bad at all. So I actually got a Knoll Knives Raku in. You haven't seen the video because I attempted to put skiffs in and the pivot lock, the pivot screw was completely frozen to the point that I stripped it. And I used several things. I heated it up. I did all the things. I even got a strip screw remover and finally reached out to Sean and I've sent it in to Knoll Knives and they're going to try to remove that pivot screw. They might have to drill it all the way out. It is in there. It's not moving. I just want to put skiffs in there and tune the detent a little bit because mine was pretty stiff. It's definitely Kevin Lefty EDC worthy. All right, I'll say that much. But yeah, I liked the knife so much. And then when that happened, I was really bummed. So I was waiting to drop any of that. It was really great. I like it, but you're not seeing anything of it because I had to ship it away to hopefully get it fixed. So we'll see. Kelly O'Neill, yeah, the giveaway. All right, so let's see here. What else? My Kaiser Mini October makes a little squeak. Yeah, I have a few knives that make a little squeak. Usually I can fix it with a little bit of that the powder stuff that I use, I'll have to get it out if you're curious. I got it on Amazon, worked pretty well. I owned a real hedgehog. His name was Pokey Poke. They can't name the compression lock as it's still trademarked for Spyderco. Oh, so that's why they call it a top liner lock. It's basically a compression lock. I got you. Okay, so I heard somebody talk about a top liner lock, and I thought that sure sounds like a compression lock. So that's why. All right, that makes more sense to me. That makes more sense to me. The new Vosteed has a top liner lock, very smooth action, great feel. All right, I haven't tried it. I like the concept of this a lot. And I like the way they did the button here a lot. It's almost like the CME that they, Spyderco should have done. Anti-squeak powder. Yeah, definitely. Paul Mills, I just followed you on Instagram. You have a FSD in your profile pic. An FSD. You guys with the fancy knives. I have a few knives that I like. I got a Arius. I got my Project X scale. I found that this week. Did you all see that? I didn't really talk about that one yet. That one was kind of cool. I'll pop that up here real quick. So I'm not normally one that's into, going the wrong way, into the horse thing here. Where we are, here we are, the horse. Now, when it came in, this was a little rough on the front. It had little edges on here. So I used my Dremel, got that nice and smoothed out. But man, it's just really nice full tie front texture, front and back. This thing is just really, really nice. I really like this knife a lot. I know some of you guys, because it's just a flipper, you may not be a fan. I get it. If that's not for you, I understand. But I can tell you, before when I had the G10 scale on there, I could middle finger flick it. I've kind of lost the ability now with the new scales, and I don't know if it's the pressure changed to things. So I have a feeling once I break it in a little bit more again, I'll get back to being able to middle finger reverse flick it. Teflon powder. Yeah, so the one that I use, let me go real quick here. I will do this. The one that I use is this. And I think it's really fantastic. It's very much up there in the caliber of I guess Teflon powder, right? So let me show you real quick. So this is PTFE 100% polytetrafluoroethylene. So polytetrafluoroethylene, and it's this is actually, if you know Rockscale Designs, he actually has this in an aluminum blast that's mixed in there and gives it sort of that its unique texture in his aluminum blast. But this right here is pretty cool. This and what you do is you take a little bit of powder, don't breathe it in, it is toxic, and you just put it on the little spot. It works really, really well. It's a very, very, very fine white powder. It could easily be misunderstood for something else. But no, this is purely, it's like a silicone, it's kind of like silicone-based lubricant, sort of like the same idea. It works really well for everything that I've been using it for. If you haven't tried it before, it might be worth maybe checking out. R-shear, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you don't want to put that. I'm pretty sure I would recommend that on any of your body parts, right? I'd wash your hands and definitely not put it there. I would go with what Rob is about to show you because he uses it. LOL, Kaleidoscope of Knives. Yeah, it's pretty good. And Brian Winters, especially like on his magnetic locks and things like that, it worked so well on that that I decided when I sold that knife, I gave a little packet to the person who bought the knife because I thought they might want to have some. I think that thing will last me years and years and years. But yeah, I've used it on a lot of things, especially if I've got like a titanium when they do the carbidizing on the lock bar. If it doesn't have a steel bar insert, sometimes they'll get a little sticky. If I've oil kind of traveled, I wipe it off and I'll put a little bit on there. It works great. A full tie Project X. Yes, that is a full tie Project X. Super excited. I had been on the waiting list to hear about this and it wasn't there. And I kept going back to the site over and over just because I thought, I spoke to somebody there and they said that, yeah, they were going to drop some of these. And I thought, okay. And they were going to do it over the weekend. So I just, it was a couple of weeks ago or whatever. Was it a couple of weeks or last weekend? And so I just kept looking and never got an email, but they were all there. And this was the one they had. They didn't have the one without the horse. It's a little more to have the horse on there, but it's not bad looking. It's actually, I don't hate it. It's not to me, it's not gaudy, especially when it's on the stonewash like this. I think it's pretty nice. And, you know, it feels really good in hand. And it actually makes the knife feel a little lighter. I don't know if that's, sounds weird, but yeah, this scale is actually milled out. They actually lightened it. It's milled out, so it actually has some weight relief on there. So that's why it feels absolutely lighter, and it's really great. And I tune the action. I put Skiff washers in here, just so in case you're curious. I do have control drop shut action on this thing. It's really nice. Definitely recommend that. Now, if you like a really, really strong detent, leave it as is. You know, don't listen to me. All right. Oh, it's not. Why is it not jumping up? Come on now. I'm going to have to go over here. Oh, look at that. It's missing a whole bunch of other folks. Dang it. All right, guys. This other, I got to give up on this one over here. I got to come back to I got to not use the OBS Studio one because I've missed a few of you guys here. So Mark Parks, thank you. All right. Oh, so I got that one. Josh Branson, I got that one. Did I miss? Oh, okay. No. All right. It just got stuck over here too. Are y'all having trouble with your messages, your chat? Are y'all having trouble where it's not feeding through like you want it to? I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I'm having a little issues. All right. Sterling Stutes, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. And Stone Hands, what are your thoughts on the Vanguard Cheetah? Vanguard Cheetah? I don't know. Now I feel like I got to look that up. And I feel like I'm missing a lot of conversations, but let's take a look. Vanguard, make sure I'm spelling that right. Where'd it go? There it is. Vanguard Cheetah. Let's take a look. Oh, I've heard of this. Oh, yeah. I've heard of it. I've heard people say it's good. I don't know anybody who's had to handle it yet. You know what it reminds me of? You can take this, and this is no disrespect at all to Sharp by Design, but this reminds me, this looks like a budget Sharp by Design, but still all the goodness of it, right? It almost looks like if Brian was going to say, you know, I'm going to do a really like a budget knife, but I still need it to look like I want it to look. This is what he would design. I don't know about you, what y'all think. We haven't done the giveaway yet in my journey. We're getting close. We're about to do that. I'm about to bring out the knife. It is 8:05, so we should do that. Barry Lillery, man, Barry Lilly, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream tonight. We got Salsipus, appreciate you being here. We got FRNK, appreciate you being here. Not here. Looks good. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're all talking about the chat. Good. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. Horsehead scales. Yeah. I mean, I like them. You know, right? I mean, they're not. It could. I've seen them look a little ostentatious, and that one I think looks pretty nice. So I like that. All right. I'm catching up. Graphite works too. Yeah, absolutely, Rocky Graham. Graphite works too. I have some of that in my toolbox, and I use that for especially for locks in the house. That works really well. I would not usually put any oil in there, but that works well in there. Smells the same to me. All right. I'm catching up. Talking about this one, the Vanguard Cheetah does look very interesting to me. I do like it. I will tell you that. I didn't know. I wasn't sure. The price seems good, but it is a thumb stud only. I think I could probably front flip that depending on how it's tuned. Pretty sure I could probably front flip that, but it looks pretty cool. Does anybody have the Vanguard? Did anybody order it? If you ordered it, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on there. And while I wait for that, I'm gonna welcome Delaney. Welcome to the Nerdy Knives Enthusiast. Delaney, appreciate you, man. Thank you for joining the Rob's Nerdy Knives members. Let me salute you for that. So thank you, Delaney. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I like the Vanguard. It looks cool, but I would love to hear a little bit more about it. And my worry is that As soon as you find out it's great, it's going to be gone, right? Then the other one, you're back, Delaney, better than ever. Yes, thank you. But the other one is that, you know, you buy it and you find out, you know, it's like it looks good in concept, but it just doesn't have the ergonomics. That's my worry. And to me, it's very important. A knife should look good, but ergonomics to me, honestly, are way more important. Well, not the most important, but you don't have ergonomics with a good looking knife. It's a showpiece. It's not a user to me. That's at least how that's how it works for me. So I have the same driver loop. I was going to try it on a ABW button lock, but I haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, the only thing about that, dang Ross, what I have noticed when I actually used it on button lock too, by the way. I would have to take it apart, dry everything out, get the oil, anything. If I put oil in there, make sure it's all gone, because you don't want it to get pasty, right? Once I get all that oil gone and it's just that, it seems to work pretty well. It does, even on the button locks. So I found that to be interesting. Yeah, they came out of nowhere. You'll wait. Yeah, and that's the thing. I would love to get a Brian Nadeau custom one of these. Yeah, you and me both. If he's moving away from making them, but he still seems to make them. I think he just got burnt on all the Riot stuff for a while, and I think he didn't want to get into the knives, and he just wanted to break. But I think he loves making knives too much. I see him still make knives, and I don't think he would ever stop. Just my gut feeling of someone who loves to design knives, I would find it surprising if he stopped. All right. Somebody said something about a Sebenza up there. Sebenza for us, medium, for us, medium. Hey, Sebenza's not I love my Sebenza. This is a great one. And I did get my thumb studs, and I'm debating whether I'm going to pop that out myself. I know some of you guys are going to be like, what? But I am debating. I'm going to pop that out and put the custom thumb studs in there. I don't know. I just don't like these thumb studs. They're so uncomfortable. The more I use them, and I know I can put in reverse over here, but the more I use it, I get what people say after a while. It's just really uncomfortable, because you have to get in there and you have to get down low for it to not be as uncomfortable, but it still gets uncomfortable after a while. And so I'm not a big fan of that, you know? So, but just curious if anybody else has done that as well. Have you punched them out? That would be interesting to hear. All right, let's hear. I want the Sparrow Strix. That's cool. Sparrow Strix is definitely a really nice knife. Yeah, definitely up there. When I got my Riot, I had to take it apart, and the pivot locked up, packing grease. Oh yeah, Riot's known. There's two things that always seems to happen with Riot knives. They either come in dry as a bone, they come in with way too much Loctite on the pivot, or they come in like greasy and like with metal dust or something. I don't know how to describe it. It's like rare do I find it perfect, right? So I always take a Riot knife apart, and that's why I was really bummed about my Knoll knives, my Raikou. I was going to take it apart and just clean it out. I was going to put Skiffs in there, which I was all excited about, because it seemed like it would be really nice with Skiffs. It would be buttery smooth, because it was already really nice, but I just wanted to tune it a little bit. And then I couldn't get it apart, and I just figured they locked it like crazy, and that was really disappointing. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the giveaway. Let me go ahead and move some stuff away. It is time to at least look at the giveaway. So let's get going, moving in that direction. Move some of these out of the way. By the way, just out of curiosity, if you guys didn't know, I have had some issues. I mean, I like the Osborne a lot, but those thumb studs were so small, and I had a hard time getting to them. I was getting a little uncomfortable. I put these barrel, and now this is very reminiscent of what's on the Mini Adamas, but they're colored ones. I ordered these off of Etsy. These are titanium, and putting these on have made this night and day so much more comfortable for me. Not only is this contoured already with the Rockscale design scales, but man, this just becomes so nice. Very easy to deploy. It was kind of fun. Just wanted to point that out. I don't know if anybody else has changed out their thumb studs like that. For me, that was, I really enjoyed it. So, all right. So let's go ahead and look at, well, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Anybody ask a question? All right. So, by the way, this is an Osborne 940 if you were curious. These are Rockscale design scales with the back spacer. I went for the plain titanium. I love the look of this. Now, I realize this is an acid wash blade, and it really kind of almost clashes, but with the black pivot in the middle, it really pulls it together. I really like that blade a lot. All right, so you're gonna get Rob's Nerdy Knives, your regular sticker. You can get some Nav sticker. You're gonna get the Big Idea, Tactile Knife Company, Hogue Knives, and then Big Red EDC. Let me go ahead and put that over here. If you haven't followed Big Red EDC, go check him out. BEDC, go check him out. And then Big Red EDC, he does Saturday Knife Live. Definitely go check that out. You're gonna get a Lynch clip, Golden Design, Golden Design Works. You're gonna get a Civivi sticker, knife. I can't believe I did that. The Knight's Edge, the Knight's Edge. Go check out his channel as well. Get a little Knife Joy sticker. You're gonna get a Wii banter, OCD for EDC, some stickers there as well. Then you're gonna get a big Rob's Nerdy Knife sticker, and then a DLT trading sticker. And tonight's giveaway is a Wii knife. And anybody have any idea what it is? I will give you a hint if you're curious. It is a knife that I won from Wii. All right, so you're not too late. Nobody listens to Eric. You can still time to enter the giveaway. We're going to go through the giveaway entry. We're just looking at what is actually the giveaway tonight. So here we go. Everybody ready? Well, it already has some Skiff washers in there, so you know that's good. And here we go. Now, I love this knife. I haven't carried or used this knife much at all. It pretty much is new. This is the Wii Knives Sakshi. They actually discontinued this. This was one of those really ridiculous knives. It has titanium liners, blacked out. It has CPM S20CV blade steel, titanium clip. Just in case you're curious, that is a titanium clip. No sticky there. Titanium liners, no sticky there. With a steel bar insert. Can you all see that? Let's see, steel bar insert there. Nice lockup, and the action on this thing with the Skiff washers, look at this. And then with that little fuller, beautiful flick. And because it's a liner lock, works really great left-handed. Now it is right-hand tip up only. I know that may be a bummer, but it works well. Left rear pocket for lefties. Beautiful, nice edge on that one. Full flat grind. I love this kind of look on the blade. Really, really do. I just haven't been carrying this at all. I got a lot of knives, and a lot of other knives I really carry a lot. This was really one of those really cool knives when I first got into knives. I gave away the one I had for a while, and then I won one from Wii on Instagram, and this is the one. And I thought I was always going to dye this. I always had the intention to dye a knife. I've yet to do that. Just haven't had the time. To me, dyeing a knife is cool, but it's not. It's something I'd like to do if I have the time. I have way too many other things going on to me that take more time up right now. But this is such a nice knife. They made it in carbon fiber as well. You probably still can get it, but you could dye this black any color you want it. This is the plain G10, so it can be any color you want if you want it to. But the action on this is so nice, and the flipper on here works really well. It's got the jimping all the way across, so the push button works well, and the light switch works well. But the action is just so nice on this knife. I think it's a really great. When this first came out, this was like about a $180 knife. When they went on clearance, it went under $100. But I feel like it's such a good knife. 20 CV, titanium liners, titanium clip, really, really great little knife. So there you go. What do y'all think about that knife? I like it. By the way, if you're curious, large hands, right? I got the big meaty fingers, so if you got regular sized fingers, and you got extra large hands, you're probably going to be gripping like this. If you got thinner fingers and you got double extra large hands, you're probably going to be gripping it like this. If you got extra large hands with big meaty fingers like me, you might be a little over the edge, but this does trigger, has a nice little trigger choke, so you can do that. Great for pinch grip. This does work if you needed to choke up a little bit, so just so you know. All right, so that is the knife. I'll trade the Kershaw Bel Air to whoever wins the Wii. That Bel Air is really nice too. I will tell you, that Bel Air is probably going to be I think it's going to be up there with the Bug Out and the Pyrite. If Kershaw knows how to play it well, and I sure hope they don't miss this opportunity, because if they play it right, that Bel Air could really open up a lot of doors for them. That's just such a simple, functional knife. But so is this. I think this is really one of those knives that was really a sleeper for a while. So once you get it in hand, I think you'll find it's very enjoyable. Always been one of my favorites. I like the Elementum on It's like the Elementum on steroids. Really enjoyed the Elementum. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's what the one thing I noticed. And you put Skiffs in here. Oh man, I really got this tuned up. Now, some of you guys, you may feel like, is this too light? I don't think so. I think for the action that I've achieved. So some of you guys may not like the drop shut, and this is a very controlled drop shut. It's not a, it's not a guillotine drop shut. But to me, this is about as close as you're going to get to what a custom almost feels like right here with this action. And I really like tuning knives like that to get that, pseudo custom feel. To me, that's kind of a little challenge I always come up to. All right, so here we go. Any other questions about that? Make sure I didn't miss anything. Anything about the giveaway or what have you? All right, so we got a few links in here. So let's see. Make sure I didn't. Oh, man, come on! You gotta work with me here, OBS Studio. Why are you being like this to me tonight? You're so jittery. It's like it's not connecting well. All right, go up slowly. Wow, it just really is acting kind of goofy here. All right, now, whoa. Now it went over here somewhere weird. I am trying to move this around to make it work a little bit better. I'm trying to see if I can get it to go down here. Oh, it is just not doing well. My one little gripe with OBS Studio. All right. Just trying to see you guys chat, and it's just really, it's so much easier to read it up here. Okay, I'm gonna go over here to my iPad. All right, so if you had questions and I missed it, I want to get to the links so you guys posted there. Okay, we got Kevin Smith and Knives gifted a membership. Thank you, Kevin Smith and Knives. Let me go ahead and salute you real quick for that. Appreciate your gifting membership. So get Kevin Smith and Knives. Thank you. And then we've got Todd Carr was gifted a membership by Kevin Smith and Knives. Todd Carr, make sure you thank Kevin Smith and Knives for that. Thank you so much. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Okay, good. All right, now let me see if I can get to the links that you guys posted. Why is this not scrolling for me? There we go. Finally. All right, so there's 3 links. This is the giveaway link. All right, so we got that. Want to make sure it wasn't somebody's channel we were posting out here. Todd Carr, ever heard of this guy? Pretty sure he's Canadian. Oh, I don't know. Should I be clicking on that link or not? I don't know. Giveaway entry video, you have to tell me if that's okay. Because sometimes, you got to be careful what you click on. It can get you in trouble. Got to watch out for that. All right. All right, so anybody not enter yet? So let's go ahead and go through. I'm going to go through real quick. This is for all the new people. I'm going to go through the steps of how do you enter. Okay? How do you enter? So here's a live stream right here, right? If you're new, here's a live stream. You're going to come over here. You're going to see down here below, there's a description. Click on more. All these links are going to pop up. I'm going to talk about it. There are discounts. Some of these I really want you to know about because they save you money. You get 10% off of White Mountain Knives, 10% off of Rockscale Design Scales, RNKRSD. Man, I recommend those guys. Skiff cage bearings, 10% off of those. RNK 10, you get 10%. Original Goat, you save 15%. Some of these help out the channel, some don't, but sometimes they help the channel indirectly. Then you also save 10% off of BladeBinge if you use RNK 10 as well. Go to their store. They have a bunch of stuff now. And then you also, this is the affiliate link if you happen to go and buy a used knife. Definitely recommend that. But here is the how to become a member. If you're interested in becoming a member, I'd love to have you. Don't ever feel obligated, but would love to have you. I do a once a month member giveaway, and I do give out new members a sticker, right? So it's just my way to say thank you. Here's a link. This is where you want to enter. Click on this link. It's going to open up the giveaway video. This is the giveaway video. You want to go down here, leave a comment. We got 147 comments, which is stinking awesome. I'm super excited about that. Wow. Thank you. Super cool. Man, I tell you, OBS Studio is just being a pain to me tonight. Why are you being like this? Come on now. Okay. I'm going to have to just hope that this works. Nope. Keeps wanting to put it over there. All right. So, leave a comment. Make sure it's PG. I don't want YouTube to filter out your comment because the comment picker won't pick it up if YouTube hides your comment, right? Also, avoid emojis. I highly recommend avoiding emojis. I've heard that gets you a less chance of winning. I have yet to see someone win with an emoji in there. It could happen, but I've heard, so I want to give you the best chance to win. The other thing is you got to be 18 years and older. You must have a USA shipping address. I don't care where you live. I have to ship to the USA. You can have someone's proxy, friend, family, whatever. That's fine, but I need to ship to the USA. Wherever I'm shipping, if you win and you contact me, you are agreeing that by me shipping to that address, it will adhere to the state and local knife laws when I ship there, okay? And that all happens after you reply to my email when I ask you to verify. You're gonna have to verify who you are. You must be present tonight to win. You have to be here. I'll give you 3 minutes and then that's it, all right? So it's very simple. Just go ahead. You leave all the emojis in the chat. Just don't leave them in the giveaway, right? I want you to win. I want everyone to have a chance to win. So any questions about that? Everyone good? If somebody needs more time, you haven't entered yet. If anybody hasn't entered yet, give me a number 88 and you need a little bit of time. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this one more time. What are we up to? 147? 148. Got one extra person who entered. Awesome. Then I'm going to click over here. I'm going to go to YouTube random comment picker. And what we're going to... Oh, really? Seriously? I was logged in. Hold on. Let me just log in really fast. This is ridiculous. Make sure it does it. Enter my code. Okay, so I got another little pin. All right, so I don't know why it suddenly is asking for all of this. This is crazy. All right. I think we're good. Back to the tool. All right, so let me go back to that. There we go. All right, so I'm logged in now. All right, took a little bit of effort there. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get the link for this. I promise you, I was logged in before all this started. I did updates on everything, and I swear, whenever you do an update, it just decides to just poop all over you because it just says no. Hey, if you haven't had a chance, would you mind hitting the like button? I sure would appreciate that. I genuinely, it does help the channel. If you hit that like button, it helps the algorithm, it helps, you know, more people to see the content, the giveaways, the videos. Even the giveaway video, thumbs up helps the other videos have better exposure. So if you like the content, you like the channel, maybe a thumbs up would be awesome. Thank you. I will ask for that because, you know, you guys are awesome and I appreciate you. So, all right, let me go ahead and refresh this one more time now that I'm logged in. We got 154 people viewing and only 148 entered. If you haven't entered yet, okay, we got 151 comments now. So there's 3 people who haven't entered. By the way, I'm cool if you want to enter proxy for somebody else. If you're not into a Wii knife or a Sakshi, I think it's a really good knife, by the way. Make a great gift knife. This is not a cheap knife. This is not a budget knife. This is definitely a nicer knife, okay? But if you need more time to enter, let me know. All right, so we got 151. I'm going to go ahead and get the link here. You'll see I copy this. It ends in ZVVJ2, okay? ZVVJ2. Everyone can see that? We're going to go to comment picker. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to paste it. ZZV2. I'm going to filter out duplicates. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to go ahead and get the number. Anybody need more time? Anybody need more time? Anybody need more time? All right, I'm going to say no. So let's go and get the count. 151 entries. All right. Last call for anybody who needs more time if you haven't entered. All right, so here we go. All right, good luck to everybody. Hey, you know it's going to happen. Some of you guys are going to be like, oh my God. If you happen to be here and you're going to leave after this, I totally get it. I appreciate you being here for the hour. Appreciate you joining. If you want to hang around, we'll talk more knives. We'll be back next week with another giveaway, another live stream. Hang out, talk knives. I do appreciate you guys. And we're moving along to that 5K. Can't believe it's happening. We're more than halfway there now. So thank you. Thank you. I've got the big prizes lined up. Super excited about that. I appreciate you. Have a great week. And feel free to stick around and come back. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. Who is the winner tonight? Experience Precision 5406. Are you here? Experience Precision. Let's see. Just go ahead and spam in here, spam reply. I'm here. I'm okay with that. I'm here. I just need to make sure you are here. Oh, there you are. There you are. Let's go to your channel. And I clicked on the wrong one like a dummy. I sure did. All right, let me go back to that one more time. Just going to confirm real quick. Experience Precision 5406. Yep, that is you. Perfect. I have confirmed it is. They're here. Congratulations. And I'm subscribed to your channel too, I've noticed. So very, very cool. Congratulations. Oh man, I would love to have that. Well, guess what? You are going to have that. So email me. I'm about to give you the email address. You may already have it. I'm sure you do, but if you don't, I'll post it up there. Email me. Just say, hey, it's me. When you do, give me your name and your address. Even if I've shipped stuff to you before, just go ahead and give me your name and address, because I cut and paste that out, and I don't know if people move, and I don't want to have saved an address that's wrong or anything like that. So just email me with your name and address. I'm going to reply to you, and I'm going to ask you to verify who you are. Okay? And then we should be all good at that point. Okay? Well, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm going to go back to the desktop real quick, and I'm going to get my little link for the email. And here you go. Go ahead and email me at robsnerdyknives@gmail.com. At robsnerdyknives@gmail.com. Congratulations again. That's awesome. Congrats on being the winner. So what he won tonight, if you hadn't seen it yet, this is the Wii Sakshi. I actually won this from Wii directly. So I really like this one a lot. I gave mine away in one of the giveaways when I won this. And I had this, and I just never carried it. I like pulling it out. I like flicking it because it's so buttery smooth. It does have skiffs in there. And if you want to see how big of improvement skiffs can make, put these old ones back in. This is just ridiculous. This is almost like a custom knife feeling. So I dig this one. Before I got into knives, this was really, this is one of those gateway knives, if you will, if there's such a thing, right? There is. Trust me. You all know that. All right, so I'm going to put this back together. I'm probably going to stick some of the stickers in there for you, the smaller ones, so they're protected. But go ahead and email me there. You have a week to email me, but remember, you also have a week to verify. So I wouldn't wait till the last minute. If you want to email me now, go for it. Just send me your address and the name, all that good stuff. All right, everybody good? Congratulations, man. That is so stinking awesome. All right. So let's see here. Joe Isabella, member for 2 months, Nerdy Knives Nut. Congratulations, Experience Precision. Yeah, man, let's celebrate that. Let me salute you, Joe Isabella, and then we'll salute Experience Precision. But Joe Isabella, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Thank you so much. And Experience Precision, and congrats again, one more time. I like giving stuff like this away. I like giving knives away that I like. I like giving knives away that I would want. You know, it's easy to find a really inexpensive knife to give away, right? That is, you can find a deal on. I mean, I'm okay when I'm given a knife to give away and it's from a manufacturer or something like that. And sometimes they may not be ones that maybe I'd buy, but I'd like to give them away because it's a gift. It's a gift from someone, and I'm more than happy to give that away. And it's a way for people to experience a knife. Is that going to fit? Yeah, that's going to fit. All right. But if I'm getting a knife, if I'm going to be picking the knife out and I'm paying for it and stuff, you know, so granted, I didn't pay for this one, but I will be paying for the shipping. Will that fit? Oh yeah. Hey, these all fit in here. That is stinking cool. Okay. Now I just got to get them in there without bending that, right? So now let me get that in there. Very good. All right. Got it in there. So we will get this shipped out to you whenever we get all that verification done. And then that's it. But I like it to be a fun knife, right? You know, so, or something fun. It doesn't always have to be a knife, but you know, something along those lines, right? Something that's, I think is cool. I'm not super huge into flashlights. At least that's not been my thing yet. But I do like flashlights. I mean, I have several, but, I'm not like a super uber flashlight person. So that's not something you'll see normally here, but I like knives, and I figure, you know, that would be fun for everybody. I'm just kind of filling the time as I'm trying to put everything back on the table, and then I can get back to reading the comments. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna grab a quick drink. All right, BEDC, member for 4 months. Let's celebrate. And y'all saw BEDC's link in there, and I'm sure somebody's already posting some of the channel members, some of the links to some of the other channels. I appreciate that. But let me salute BEDC member for 4 months. Holy 4 months already. Holy horse, I'm going to say, or something, whatever. Holy dog. All right. So, man, appreciate you, BEDC. Go check out BEDC in his channel for sure. You saw some of those stickers were in the giveaway. So this is to you, BEDC. Thank you, man. That was a little different also. Okay. You know, I'm mixing it up, right? I'm mixing it up, making it a little different there. All right. So let's go back here. See if I can get to these links without it acting all weird on me. And I'm sure I've missed a few links already. So if I did, you know, feel free to repost them. But let me get to the one. Oh, what are you doing? What is going on here? Why is my OBS Studio acting all goofy? Now, let me see. Can I get it to dock? Where are you? No. All right. I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to leave this like this. All right. I don't know. Let's get to the web page here. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. Congratulations again to Experience Precision. We're going to close that. Kind of curious about this one. Love to hear people's thoughts on it if anybody has it. All right. So here's Cheeto Bandito. All right. Did we have BEDC's link already posted up here? I didn't see it. And then we've got, Rocky Graham. What do we got here? We got a knife. I know this is going to be a knife. It's going to be something amazing. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Hey, that's not too bad. $2.99. That's pretty cool. Oh, you get 5% off if you sign up. So it's $2.99. So you get $3 off. $15 off. Excuse me. Wait, 5%? 5%. Yeah, that's $15 off, right? Yeah. That's cool. I don't know a thing about belt sharpening except for my work sharp Ken Onion one. And then we've got, let's see here. Got splitting slices. I've got Samurai Cheeto Cats, which is Cheeto Bandito. If you haven't had a chance to check out his channel, please consider subscribing. Watch a short and like the short. That way your subscription sticks. Splitting Slices, I'm down to my last 2 stickers that you sent me, so definitely go check him out. I would highly recommend go check him out and check out his videos and get to watch some of his videos and check out his shorts. If you're subscribing tonight, maybe go watch a short, like it. Your subscription will stick. Notice my subscriptions have stuck since I've done that, and I've got the content in my feed, so that's cool. And then we have BEDC. All right, here we go. Why did it not open up? I got to figure out why it's acting all goofy. I will tell you, I did get I think I'm switching laptops to a little faster processor that's going to handle this a little bit better. Realize that I need a little more bandwidth, more multi-processor thing going on here. All right, so here's BEDC. See if it'll let me click on it. Very good, it did. And then we're going to come back to that. I'm going to open all these links while they're here. I'm just opening them all really quick. All right, so let's come back over here. So we've got BEDC. If you haven't had a chance to go check them out, 958, man, 42 subscribers. You only need 42 subscribers. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out BEDC, I would highly recommend it. Go check him out. He's got some cool stuff. Oh, you got the, Ankylosaur. Oh, the Vosti, the Ankylo. Oh, okay, is it Ankylo? Or Ankylo? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably adding a little something. Man, you got some nice little software kicking up your game here. Look at that. Nice little not emoji, but your little thumbnail. Your thumbnail is really nice. I like that. Very, very cool. I like that. That's a nice little classy touch there. Very, very cool. All right, so go check them out if you haven't already. And if you are subscribed for the first time, watch a short and hit the like button. All right. Then we got the Knight's Edge. The Knight's Edge, not the Knife's Edge. The Knight's Edge. Right? Go check them out as well. 760, man, getting close to the big 1,000. Got the giveaway win. All right, giveaway winning from my Journey EDC. That's cool. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. First impressions. Very, very cool. And then you've got a new Kershaw with the little Bel Air. That's a really nice knife. I think you know that. So go check them out as well. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump over here real quick. We've got Splitting Slices. I thought I already did splitting. Yeah, we did. Splitting Slices, all right. And then we've got, Paul I Might. Go check him out as well, 95. Love to see 5 more subscribers. Maybe Paul hit 100. It's got the Bridgeport. I have a Bridgeport 1827. I really do like that one a lot. If you aren't familiar, Bridgeport does some nice stuff. Here's the 1827. It's made by the same company. Really, really cool. So they make some nice knives. Go check them out as well. All right, so I did click on those links. Let me see if there's anybody else I missed. All right, so we got people that are heading out. So let me say goodnight to you, Fukudoozle. Are you taking off? So have a great evening. I need to figure out how to make shorts. Yeah, you can do shorts simply with a smartphone on your back porch. There's different ideas. You can get one of those like little small tripods. You can do it on the backyard. You can do it on your desk with your equipment. There's a whole different ways to do it. My recommendation is to kind of have a theme, kind of have a feel for your shorts. It's always good to mix it up once in a while, but if you kind of have a consistent sort of theme, like I do that on Instagram, almost all my shorts over there kind of have a theme. So likewise with people who do the photography and things like that, there's sort of a theme. I mean, you can mix it up, but it's always nice for it to kind of flow. You know what I mean? That's the idea, I guess. At least that's the approach I'm taking. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I'm still learning. I've only been doing this for a little less than 2 years. So, I'm coming close to 2 years. So I'm getting there. All right. So did we do Blade Walker? I don't think we did. All right. So Blade Walker here. Go ahead and check him out as well. Check out his shorts. I do recommend, even if you don't do shorts, do one short. One short, even if it's just to say, hey, welcome, hello, or talk about your channel, maybe your favorite knife while you're flicking it and just say welcome. It could be quick, less than 30 seconds. That way people have something to click on they can like, and when they subscribe, it'll stick. They don't have to watch an entire video. That's the benefit of a short. And also your shorts can reference back to a video. So if I do a video on my Rick Hinder, I put that new scale on there, you'll notice there's a link there to the actual unboxing and the install. It actually helps. It helps draw the different crowds back to your videos if they're interested. Let's see here. Did I do this one yet? Whitey Knives. I have not subscribed to you yet. All right. Let me do that. Very cool. 43. Now I got 44. Do we have a short? Just need a short. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. Hopefully there's no audio because I don't want to get a copyright infringement. I just want to play it real quick. I'm going to go ahead and hit the like. See, that's another version right there. You can do that. You can do a transition. You go in and out like that. People will do left, right, in and out, zoom out. People do spin. There's a whole bunch of ways you can set those up. You know, whatever your creative twists take you, that you can do that. So now I'm subscribed to Whitey Knives, and I believe my subscription will stick. So there you go. RNK is getting worn out for skiffs lately. I like you guys saving money. It helps the channel, but I like you guys saving money. And you know what? Talking to Steve, he's really appreciative. He enjoys more and more people shopping from him. Because I told him this, and I'll tell you guys, my view on skiffs, those were made originally for Skiff-made blades for the Skiff customs that he and his dad worked on, right? And if you've ever seen one of those custom knives, those are phenomenal. They're right up there with like a custom Sharp by Design. They're up there with a full custom blown out Rosie or a super custom blown out Arius, right? I mean, they're phenomenal. Probably some of them could be a little bit more, but he made those skiffs, and when he started doing those, you know, that's what had a very unique property. And I always said that putting skiffs in a knife is almost like getting a custom fairy dust into another knife. And I can tell you that this Arius, I'm about to put skiffs in this one because I know it has the Delrin. I'm not a big fan of the Delrin, but Tactile Knife Company, the Archer has skiffs in it, right? I put skiffs in all my Hinders that I can take it. I have skiffs in my first Benchmade. Benchmade takes skiffs. This one right here has skiffs in it, and the action on this is stinking buttery smooth. But skiffs really do phenomenal stuff. Trevor Berger, his customs are starting to use skiffs. So there you go. Do recommend them. And if you're ever interested, they're not just crimped over caged bearings. They're literally phosphor bronze washers that have been milled out with a radius hole in them, and then they pop the ceramic ball in there. Really, really pretty ingenious little stuff. All right, so let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else. All right, so we got another attention to detail. Okay. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, Rocky, that's, yeah, okay. What is that, Mokutai? What is that? Kenobi orange. Oh, that's that Kenobi stuff. I've heard of this. Is that the copper? What is Kenobi? Anybody, Rocky, what is Kenobi made out of? What are the elements of that? Man, that is stinking cool. And the beautiful anodized. Now, I'm assuming that's titanium anodized on the back. Yeah, okay. Orange peel. So I have yet to handle an attention to detail. When they first came out, I'd heard about it, but they seem to be doing well. And more people seem to have them. Does anybody own an attention to detail knife that could you give me your thoughts on it? I would love to hear about it. Fukduzo, appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining tonight, man. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Have a great evening. About to put a rubber gloves on and play with the high voltage. I'll be lurking while working. Hey, Joe Isabel, be safe, but man, appreciate you listening. Hopefully we'll give you a little bit of entertainment while you're working with the high voltage and being safe out there. All right. Whoa, it jumped down. Whoa, jump down. A couple of things here. Okay, so, wow. Okay, I'm way behind. Now I'm gonna have to come over here. Let me look at this one because it is just not feeding what it should be. All right, so we got Paul I Might. Can you please play the Bridgeport 395 short from today, please? I put my first ever detent ramp on it this weekend. the bridge, play the Bridgeport D 395. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Is there any music on there? That's the only thing I ask, because then I'll get a detent strike. I mean, whatever. But since you said you want to hear it, it's got to be not. It's probably no music. I mean, there's not any. The audio is there. Let me turn off the audio over here. I'm gonna stop this. Stop that. Turn the audio back on. Come over here. Paul. Here we are. There it is. Can y'all hear that? That's nice, crisp. So that's the one you wanted right there. Can you play the Bridgeport 395 audio today? I put your first detent ramp on this weekend. Oh, so you put a ramp on it. Oh, that is sweet. So it glides on. That's nice. Do you have any close-ups of that? By the way, I like the Rip's Garage Technology clip that you have on there. That's really cool. Oh, man. I do like it when there's a ramp on there. That's stinking cool. Well, first of all, let me say thank you to you. But that is really, really stinking cool. I've always wanted to do that. I just wasn't sure if I knew exactly how to do that. I'm kind of curious how that works. If you ever do a video on that, I'd be really curious. All right, so let me thank you for that real quick, Paul. I might go check that out. That is really, really cool. I love the buttery smooth pokey there. Let me salute you real quick. Thank you, Paul. I might. Wrong one. So I don't know if you saw at the end of the video. I don't know if you caught that before I broke away. At the end of the video, he does a little pokey at the wall. That's what I was laughing at. So I don't know if you all saw that, but sorry, it just made me chuckle. I thought that was awesome. All right, so then we got the Knight's Edge. The Knight's Edge. Thank you for saying my name right. Thanks, Ron. Love you. Did you see that I actually did it in the giveaway video? I went night, and I stopped, and I immediately corrected it. I'm gonna remember. It'll happen. Yeah, there it is. You see I'm pokey? Oh, okay, I missed it. All right. I thought that was hilarious. So let me come back and salute you as well. So, oops, right here. So the Knight's Edge, thank you. I appreciate you. And appreciate your patience also with me. So thank you for your $2 donation. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I've messed up his name for quite a while there. And I did it for a long time. I feel bad about it. It's funny now, but I didn't even realize it. It's one of those things. My PM2 has amazing action, with the bonus of being on washers. Yeah, I experience precision. I have that with my PM2s. I really, really, really. My favorite paramilitary 3 is my Maximate one. This is the one with the RG custom metalwork scales with the custom clip, and then I have a titanium CME that I installed, and the action on this with the Maximate is ridiculous. And that, by the way, no blade rock. So that's like really, really phenomenal. I agree with you. I love. I have my pair of 3s like that as well. So totally agree with you. All right. See, I'm probably missing comments left and right here. So forgive me, guys, man. All right. I like the fact that you can like the super chats. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Oh wait. Oh, look. I can do. I love the channel heart, man. I can do that on your super chats. I didn't know I could do that. Oh man. I felt like I learned something here. I felt like, you have a car you've had for a couple of years and all of a sudden you discover it does something that you wish it would do, and it does. Maybe that's never happened to you, but it's happened to me. It always kind of blows me away. All right, that's kind of cool. All right, sorry. Got a little distracted there. Surprised we haven't seen a full ceramic washers as of yet. Wonder if they could be done. So, are you talking about for which one, Todd? Which one are you talking about for Experience Precision? I'm missing the PM2. Yeah, that would be interesting. You know what'd be really cool if someone who does the custom scales, if they were to mill it out for like Skiff washers or something like that. Because I know Original Goat did that. Original Goat went out and for the 8015, when you get their scales, it actually comes with Skiff washers and it runs on washers. Skiff cage bearings, cage bearings instead of washers. And it's supposed to make the action ridiculous. So yeah, I didn't know that. That would be really cool. The only one that I had lock stick on, I don't know if you're all talking about the Paramilitary 2, or were you talking about, man, it's hard for me to read that really small font. I really need this big chat thing here to work. Why is it so slow? I don't know. My OBS studio chat thing is just ridiculously slow. I don't know why it's like this. Okay. Were you all talking about the attention to detail knife, or were you talking about the Paramilitary 2? Because I wanted to be a part of that conversation, but I can't scroll up on my thing here. It's just really annoying the heck out of me. I do not like that when it acts dumb like that, you know? That's annoying. Let me see if I can go back to the live stream here and look at the chat over here. There's got to be a better way to do that. I got to be able to maybe have a better way to have the chat in there. I think I got to figure that out. That just seems like, whoa, I got to turn off the audio here. There we go. You hear me talking. All right. He did a bearing mod on my Gen 2 Lamia. Oh, really? That's cool. I'm going to sell more than stacks to get a set of scales like that. You mean you found wipers that have variable speeds, right? Okay. There's a guy doing LG, doing it on the LG. Can't think of his name, but he's doing it for CRKs and kind of stuff. Oh, that's cool. My Amazon order got canceled. Oh, was that you were talking about earlier about some knives that you had bought, right? There was some sale or something going on there. He did a bearing mod on my Lamia. Oh, that's cool. For the chat. Yes, LCAP. I was a little sad about that. Yeah. Okay. Literally everyone. So everyone had their thing canceled for that order or whatever you're talking about? Huh. Brand New American. Oh, Brand New American. Hey, appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate you joining the live stream. I don't think I said hello yet. I don't think I said hello to Connell White. Right, man. Appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you for joining the live stream. Knives Out. I don't know if I said hello to you as well. Appreciate being here in the live stream. Thank you for joining this evening. I feel like a few folks I haven't really welcomed yet. Just catching up on everything going on here. Moves in reverse, Palmer. Order the smock. That'll be here tomorrow, along with the titanium scales and clip. Sending it out to get modded by Colin's Crazy Creations. Oh, that's cool. Kevin Smith Knives. Which one did you get? Did you get the S30V? I really want to get the M4 or some premium steel in that smock. Man, I really want to see that. Now, did you get the new smock with the new pivot that they were talking about? That seems really cool. Be right back, everyone. Have to put my son down. We'll be back in 20 minutes. Hey, no problem, MPG EDC. Bob Pocket Knives. Cheers, yeah. Appreciate you. YD Knives. Milton just subbed to you. Oh, yeah, Milton. Oh, we got a link. We got a link from Mind of Milton. Let's see here. Let me go up if I can. Oh, my chat is suddenly working now. Why is my chat suddenly working? That's cool. Oh, Mind of Milton. I gotta find you gotta post that link in there. What's the best USA knife between $400 and $600? Man, Lonnie, that's a loaded question. And that's a question I'll give you a different answer on a different day. Right now, it has a lot to do with what do you like? Do you like the fuller deployment? Do you like thumb studs? Do you like front flippers? Do you like flippers? Do you like a thin knife? Do you like a thick, heavy big knife. You know, there's a lot of variations. I mean, Rick Hinder. You could get the Tactile Knife Company Archer. You could get if you like something super thin, you could the Benchmade Narrows. I know some of you guys are going to freak out and probably spit out your tea if you're drinking it. But there's the iMamba. iMamba is really amazing. Matter of fact, here's the iMamba in the Uni Black carbon. I gotta tell you, that carbon fiber on that thing, I don't know if you can see that. That is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And nice little touch on the back here. Look at that. And this is RWL 34 blade steel. I don't know if, do you all know that RWL 34 blade steel is made also by the same company that does Damasteel, and it's one of the 2 ingredients in Damasteel. It's like CPM 154, probably very close to CPM 154. Might be just slightly a little bit different, a little touch, you know, a little more premium, but really nice. That's a good one. Chris Reeve knives, the classic. That's a great knife. I think that would be a phenomenal one. McNeese, any of the McNeese, the Mac 2, 3.5 or 3 inch, those are all great. A Rosie. Now, Rosie is going to be a little bit more than that, but you might, you know, I don't know, maybe there's a plain one, probably not. Olamic Customs might have one. That's another one. Let's see here. TRM. TRM is really great. Here's another one that I highly recommend. The Shadow, the TRM Shadow. That's a really cool one. If you can get one of these when they drop, those are really cool. It is the River Lock, which is basically a crossbar lock, right? That's a really nice one as well. Oh, one of my favorites. Well, I really like this a lot. The Spartan Blades Harsey. Now, they can get really expensive depending on how fancy, you know, you get them etched and stuff. This is the plain Jane one in CPM MagnaCut. I like this. This is my cup of tea. And this one breaks in so nicely. And this is on phosphor bronze washers, by the way. Look at that action. Really nice. And it's just a really nice knife in hand. And I've heard, they were supposed to happen a year ago. I think I heard that Lynch was supposed to try to do some custom clips. I still haven't seen that yet. I should probably ask Casey about that and see what he says. But anyways, that would be really cool. That's another good one. There are some Spyderco ones out there. You can get some of the fancy Spydercos. Those are all interesting as well. Those are just a few recommendations. If any knife was available right now, what would you get? So the 80-20 is a good one, but the problem with some of those other knives, like the 80-20, you're going to get probably with the G10 scales, right? That thing looks so nice with titanium scales. That brings it to a different tier. And so the question is, are you okay buying a knife that's in that range and then maybe modding it or adding different scales later on? That's a possibility, right? Rick Hinder, very traditional. A lot of people buy the Hinder and then they add get their Rick Hinder scales later on, and maybe they'll get a nice little fancy clip or something like that. That's a Lynch milled titanium clip, by the way. Really recommend that. Lynch does a lot of collabs with folks like on my McNeese, the Mac 2. That's another one. This is what they were talking about, the Mac 2. This is a Lynch clip, and Casey Lynch, he did this with Jonathan McNeese. They did that together. Really nice clip as well. And I put Skiff's washers on this. It didn't need it, but I did. And the action on this thing is just buttery smooth. Really nice. This is a workhorse knife for me. I actually use this one really. I beat this knife up. I mean, I feel like I feel confident I can use it as such. That's a great one. I don't know if that answers your question, if you guys have already gone on to something else, but there you go. iMamba is the best USA. iMamba is the best USA knife. I don't know about USA knife. No, I guess I was thinking, okay, he did ask USA, so iMamba would not be fair to put in that group. You're right. I shouldn't have put that in there. But it's a non, to me, a lot of times when people say USA, maybe they truly mean USA, but I know a lot of people tend to usually mean not made in China, you know, at extreme labor cost, right? You know, where people are getting hardly paid anything for what they do, and it's just a big production line. they, want to reward someone who's a custom knife maker. And, to me, I don't know, South Africa falls into that, just like the, hog house knives in Finland fall into that. You've got Anzo in Denmark, some of the different manufacturers that are not necessarily over in China, I think, could potentially fall into that group, right? I do agree with the Hinder is definitely one to consider for sure. It is a hard decision, and the thing is, as soon as you get that one knife, you're going to like it so much that you're going to think, I bet that is a nice knife. So, get the one that appeals to you the most. If you get a chance to handle it, I got to tell you, the reason why this became such a grail knife for me was we were at a gun show and they had the Mech 2 3-inch. This is when he was making the smaller version of this. And I got to handle that. And when I handle it, it had that crazy drop shut action where it just drops like that. And it's in there solid. And it had a beautiful hollow grind and everything. This is a flat grind. But I was like, wow. And ever since then, I was like, that's really, really cool. Yes, Iridium, we did do the giveaway. The winner was, help remind me, I think it was Experience Precision? Was it? No, who was it? Who was it that won? Oh, I have to go back. I can't quite remember. It's in, I don't write it down because I go back to the video and look at it again, right? Can somebody post who won? I think it was, yeah, Experience Precision. Oh, I was right. Okay, good. All right, cool. Wasn't sure. Dr. Drew Dude, hey, appreciate you being here this evening. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully you're doing well this evening. And Iridium, appreciate you joining here in the live stream. Thank you for joining this evening. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, we're just talking knives now. We're talking about, somebody asked what would be a good USA made knife between $400 and $600. And a lot of people had suggestions. I gave a few of mine, things that I would go for. But, if you like some of the taste of what I chose, cool. And if they're not your cup of tea, I get it. That's fine, right? Oh, make a Gen 2 McNeese clip. Yeah, you're right. He does need to do that. But I suspect, so he did it as a collab with Jonathan, so I suspect that they probably have something in the works for that. And that's the only thing about when he goes to Gen 2. I get the idea why he did a Gen 2. I just wish he had stuff lined up already for that Gen 2, right? That would be nice. Now, what would pull me over to Gen 2 is if I got a Gen 2 in a Tanto hollow grind, maybe. But until then, my knife I love it. It's great. It's not so different that I feel like I have to get another one. Hey, later, Paul, I might appreciate you. Have a good night. Hopefully you have a great week as well. Appreciate you being here this week. And thank you so much for joining tonight. Tactical Terry 79. Did I say hello to you yet? I don't think I did. Welcome. Appreciate you being here this evening. Thank you for joining the live stream. And if I did, that's so nice. I'll say it twice. How about that? Stone Hands. I think I did say hello to you earlier. You said, has Spyderco ever done a titanium frame lock made in America? In America? Oh yeah, because a lot of that comes out of Taiwan, right? So I got a fly in here. It must have come in with it's warm outside. Got a lot of bugs. It's wet. Mosquitoes are out getting into the house. Cats are going after them. I'm surprised it made it in here because the cats would have eaten that thing by now. I don't know. Is there one made? My sleaze or sleesh Bowie? Is it sleesh Bowie or sleaze Bowie? I don't know exactly how to say it. I said it wrong the first time, so I'll forever be haunted by, I'm sure somebody's going to post how I said it. The Spyderco Nirvana. Okay. All right, so here we got Tactical Terry 79. Let's take a look real quick. Wrong one. So Tactical Terry 79, I am subscribed. You got 84 subscribers. Love to see maybe another 16 subscribers so you break 100. Got the QSP Penguin Mini. Very cool little knife there. 5th pocket carry. Very cool. If you do decide to go watch his channel and watch one of his shorts, if you do subscribe, that way it'll stick. I do recommend that. The Nirvana. The Nirvana was made in Taiwan, yeah. I know the Sleaze Bowie is made in Taiwan. The Monistat Sleaze Bowie. Oh, yeah. We gotta, here you go. For everyone else's sake, here's the Monistat Sleaze Booty knife, aka the Spyderco Sleaze or Sleaze, I don't forget, Bowie, right? So that's this one right here. Really, really nice knife. You got the Rips Garage Technologies clip on there. That's patinaing really nicely, very close to the original scales. Got a little G10 backspacer, but still Taiwan, not USA. Nope. So that's a good question. I don't know. And I never got a chance to finish asking Rocky Graham about this knife because this one is stinking cool. Or if Rocky, if you are still here and you did answer me, what is Kenobi Orange Peel or Kenobi, Titanium Kenobi? I know it's sort of, I've heard of it just recently, but what's in it? And any of you guys who know, I would love to hear from you. The Spyderco Leaf Storm, Golden, Colorado. Okay, yeah. The Paisan. And the K2. The Chukwi, okay, is another one. The Paisan is Taiwan, the K2 as well. Okay. Not something I normally go for. Yeah, some of those are a little crazy, aren't they? So let's see here. Splitting slices, you have 2 up here, so I'm going to go ahead and use this second one. All right, so let's go Spyderco knives. Let's see if they give us a little insight here. Products, here we are. Products. Restricted. How about just folders? Can you just do that? Folders. Just non-locking folding. How about it just a folder? We have just a folder knife. Spyderco does USA, Japan, and Taiwan for premium stuff. And their budget stuff out of China. Yeah. The bird and stuff. Yeah, I agree. Now, the Taiwan stuff is pretty good. To me, Taiwan is not the same as China. It is not. Very, very different. Its quality is much better. That's the reason why Andrew Demko does the 80-20.5 there. Who else does the one in Taiwan? Spartan Blades. They do their budget line in Taiwan as well. I know it's still close to China, but it's not China proper. They do pay significantly better over there. Guys, I buy an MSI. I've been quite wanting another Microtech. 190 Blade HQ. That is a really good price. YD knives. Yeah, those MSI are ridiculous. I don't know how Microtech is doing that. They must have the process down. I mean, the way you get those prices that competitive is you have a process that stamps it out and goes through. Now, they're large parts, they're large screws, they're large assembly things, which is easier, lower QA issues, I would say. When you have smaller, more detailed parts, that gets challenging, right? That's when you get into some interesting fabrication there. But the larger parts tend to be, you have better fortune with that, I should say. Well, my 15V is anyway. All right. Now, some of those could be, they could be close to that, but they're not going to be. I have yet to see a Spyderco in the USA that's over $500. Unless you do custom scales, right? But even then, that's not truly Spyderco, right? So try walking with an 8-year-old. Oh, I walked with 2 8-year-olds when they were twins. That is something. You hold on tight to their hands. You pick them up if you have to. Taiwan is a democracy, not a communist like China. Yeah, but they are in danger of being overtaken by China. I hope not, but hopefully they'll be safe. That's what we just hope everything stays safe over there for them. Spyderco catalog is cool. Knives, actual size. Yeah, so I was just trying to find products. Non-locking folding flippers. I just want value fold. No, that's not what I want. I don't want value folders. Okay, they're bothering me. Let's go to someone that carries stuff. Go to Blade HQ. Blade HQ, I'm a little more inclined to go there. I mean, I do have an affiliate with them, so if you ever buy something from there, you feel like you want to help the channel, I would appreciate it. All right, so let's see. We can go high to low. So here's the Spyderco, the Drunken, and I believe that one is Taiwan. Yep, that's Taiwan. Then we have the Stovepipe. Is that Taiwan as well? Yep, that's Taiwan. I don't know what the heck this thing is. Never heard of it. Then you have the Stretch. The Maximate. Now, Maximate versions might get close to that Spidey Chef, but still, they're not that expensive. Sometimes you can get some of the special releases, like if you get a 15V Shaman, that get really close to that range you were talking about, if that's what you're talking about. That might get there, because I have a Shaman in LMAX. That was a little more than a regular Shaman, right? The S30V Shaman is going to be cheaper than anything in LMAX or 15V or 10V or something like that. It's adult time with my husband after 7 p.m. because we want kid-free time together. Oh, that's important, Meredith. That's absolutely important. Having 3 sons, and my wife and I married 27 years. Yes, you do need that. Absolutely. Try walking with a 70-year-old. That all depends on how ornery they are, right? The Paisan's pretty expensive. I agree. The Pachi is Japan too. Holy smokes! I thought Drunken was $450. Yeah. So the Drunken, what is that? The Spyderco Chef. That's a Chef one. Where's the Drunken? Where was it? I thought I just saw it. Yeah, there's the Drunken. $577. And that's the carbon fiber one too. I think you can get them cheaper than that, right? Love my Shaman, by the way. Never felt the need to keep going up the Spyderco ladder in price. I always felt the premium Spydercos were overpriced. Yeah, so Ed, I have to tell you, I'm not a fan. You guys, if you love the shop, if you love the Drunken, you love the Chef, I get it. If you love those, that is a knife that aesthetically calls to a fan base that you love that look of that knife. And I have some knives that I like that I know are purely an aesthetic I like. It may not be an aesthetic for everybody else. Hey, Derek, appreciate you being here this evening. Thanks for joining the live stream. Very ornery when they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Spyderco makes their collab in Taiwan except for the Siren. Oh, the Siren, yeah. But I'm not a big fan of the Siren. I actually looked at the assembly and disassembly of that, and it's a knife I don't think I could ever get to be drop shut. Just looking at how that knife is designed, unless they changed it. That's just my 2 cents on there. So what I've done is I pretty much, the fanciest one I ever got was my Schliege Bowie. And I just like the look of this one. This one is one of those that looks like a really nice functional knife, and it is. It wasn't just like so weird and different. And what they did with the contoured scales and the steel bar insert, it became like a really logical, smart knife to carry, because a lot of the other ones, they always have that really crazy lock stick. So they were completely out of the question for me. And that's as fancy as I'll go with that. But I have a Para 3, a Paramilitary 2. I have the Shaman. I have a Manix 2. My Para 3 is in Maximate steel. I think that's great. I love experimenting with the steels because they do such a good job. One steel I've been a little disappointed with is the S90V. I'm not as impressed as that could be. I don't know. I really want to get a 15V. Oh, you got the 15V Shaman in pair. Oh man, you got two. Man, dang Ross, that's awesome. You mean sleazy booty? Yeah, I know. There. Wait. Isn't monostat sleazy booty? Isn't that how it's supposed to be said? They were all telling me that. Yeah. So, Chef Rocky, sup suckers, man. What's up with you, Chef Rocky, man? Love to you and yours, man. Appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you, channel member. Appreciate you joining the live stream. Ken. Wait. Did somebody else join that I did not say hello to? Blade Walker, I know I said hello to. Who is it that I didn't say? Stonehands, I think I said hello to you. Yeah, for sure. El Cap Attic, I said hello to. Was it Ken? I thought I saw somebody up there that I might have missed. Jason, I know I said hello to you. Okay, I feel like I missed somebody. Oh, well. If I missed you, come back and tell me and let me know that I forgot. Oh, Kenman. Oh, Kenman. Yeah, I said hello to you. Yeah. Experience Precision won tonight. He won the Wee Knives Sakshi. I gave away the knife that I won from Wee Knives. You remember on Instagram, some of you guys might know, I won a knife on Instagram from Wee Knives. I gave that away. And it was a knife that I won and I had in my collection. I never used because I had two, and I gave the one away during a regular giveaway because I thought I'd make a nice giveaway. Or was it one of the 1K or 2K giveaways? But I gave it away. And then it was in my collection, and it was a knife that I probably would have carried more, but I had so many other knives that was coming in and out, and so I didn't. And then I realized I hadn't carried it for a while, and I thought, I'd make a really nice giveaway. Since I got it for free, you know, it's the gift that keeps on giving. How about that? Oh, Blade Walker, you out here picking up some dog poop for money for knives? Desperate? No. What are they paying? I'm just kidding. Hey, a knife's a knife, right? So anyways, very cool. YD, I see the choice you went with. Oh, YD, wait. Just got the Shaman Friday, Fat Carbon. Hold on, sorry. I hit the wrong button there, guys. Sorry about that. Man, I don't know what happened there. So you got the Shaman with the fat carbon scales are in the mail. That might be my last Spidey unless I get a smock for a good deal. So what scales did you get? Did you get the skinny scales, the ones with the less of a handle, or did you get the contoured scales? I was curious about that. ABW dark mode or hinderer. Oh, so is that dark mode when you talk about is the American Blade Works? Is that with the button lock one? The button lock one is the one that's really interested me. I think I might. That's one I would be interested in. But it depends on the hinder too, right? I'm kind of particular on my hinder. So I like the XM18, but non-flipper. So I have the full finger, the choke up on the finger. I like that. And I'm okay with it. The action's great. Thumb stud deployment for me is fine. I can get middle finger reverse flick. I don't know if you can see that. So I do have bonus flick here. It's not just a single flick for me. I like that a lot. I like the XM18 auto with the DLC coated blade. That's really cool too. That's really, and it's a nice one. I can absolutely deploy this one-handed, right? So that works really well. But again, it depends on the hinder. And then there's a Project X. I really, this is to me, this is the, can I say this? And it's not something I normally never say. It sounds weird coming out of a nerd, right? But this is the sexiest hinder knife out there, I think. I just like the look of this. It's such a powerful looking knife. So I like it. But again, you can build those, right? You can do those in moments. Uh-oh, your phone decided to update, dang Ross? I hear that. I'm missing conversation. Oh, so somebody talking about the Kobe Tie Damascus. This is a titanium laminate consisting of 6AL4V and commercially pure titanium. this is from the Nichols Damascus website, in case you missed it earlier. Oh, I did. So is it truly a titanium? Is it like it's a Damascus Kenobi, so it's a mix of the titanium and the commercially pure titanium. Oh, okay. All right, so I should probably look at that. So that's Chad Nichols, right? Chad Nichols. I'm not sure I'm even spelling this correctly. I'm probably messing up his name. So you're saying copper Damascus. Okay, that's interesting. The only thing, okay, is it Mokutai that has the copper in it with the titanium? I got a clip and I wanted to love it from EMP EDC for my relative. I have two relatives, you know, and my relative, I got that kind of a golden looking. They call it Mokutai. It was so soft. Every time you put it in your pocket, it bent, and everything I read on Damascus, it's not supposed to bend that easily. It's supposed to be stronger than steel, still have the springiness of titanium. It's not supposed to bend that easy. So I'm very cautious on what kind of Damascus I should ever look into. And that's where I wish someone had a breakdown who does a lot of maybe work with Damascus or owns a lot of Damascus. That would be really cool. It's not a medium or a style of knife purchase that I've gotten into, quite honestly. It doesn't always appeal to me. Oh, so what's the customer story? All right, so I got to tell you, yes, you guys, I'm surprised no one asked about this. The customer service story for me, it comes down to my Arno Bernard. So I did the unboxing, and I think I dropped that today. This knife, I got it in because I already have one iMamba, right? Here's the original. This is the Flipper one. Love this knife. Such a great knife. And it's a user knife for me. I like using this. So I got this because this uni black carbon fiber inlay was just, every time I looked at it, it was just driving me nuts, right? And then not only that, they did a cutout on the blade, and then they did a flipper delete. Now, some of you guys may not like the flipper delete. I like it. It makes the knife a little sleek, a little more, just nice. So I got this, and it was tight. The lock bar frame was really tight. It was really uncomfortable to release. I think even Kevin from Left EDC would have thought it was strong, especially strong, because it was really strong. And so I took it apart. Problem I had in taking it apart was, first of all, this was glued on there somehow. I couldn't get this off. I ended up bending the clip. I bent it back, it's fine. But then trying to get out the steel bar insert, literally stripped the screw, and I couldn't get the plate out. And I actually ended up getting some snail trails here from the pliers that I ended up using to get it out. Then I adjusted it. After all that was said and done, when that broke, I was really frustrated because I love my iMamba. I think it's one of my favorite, most underrated knives out there, right? And I was really frustrated. I was ready just to return it. I was ready to just get rid of all my iMambas. I was really frustrated. It's one of those things where you have a lot of expectation and then you get really disappointed because you expect a lot. And to me, it's actually reasonable to expect that out of Arno Bernard because they're really good. They really are. So I reached out to the brothers directly on their website and or Instagram, and I said, "Hey, explain to him what was going on." And I showed him pictures of it, and he's like, "That's not supposed to be like that." He goes, and I showed him, and my washers inside. I forget they use a special. It's not regular steel washers. I forget what he called it, but they were coarse. They were rough. They were gritty. It's almost like a really bad version of one of the first Asher knives done. If you've ever had an Asher knife and you get one of their super, super budget ones, that's when they mill out for the cage bearings, at least that's been my experience with my first 3 Ashers. And so that's why I've really not followed up with a lot of Asher. I'm sure they're better. But I was very, very disappointed with that. And I said, "Hey, I explained all this to him." He's like, "Nah, that shouldn't be that way." So he DHL in 2 days to me, new washers, a couple of extra screws, whole new hardware for the entire thing if I wanted it. He was going to give me another clip, and I said, "I don't need another clip. This clip is fine. I bent it back. It works perfectly fine. There's no deformity on there whatsoever." I already have a scuff mark because I carry my knives, right? Some of you guys, that might freak you out a little bit. it doesn't freak me out because, you know, this one too, they have scuff marks on them as well. But this is after I fixed everything. So I got all this in, I put it in. Oh, and he also sent me this long screw. I should probably show you too. It has this long screw where you can pop out the plate as well. And I might use that if I can use it again in the future, see if I can use it on other knives. But it just popped it right out. I was like, man, that's brilliant. And I was able to replace it, put everything up, cleaned it up, oiled it all up. The washers inside were super smooth. I tuned this to what I felt like was a more reasonable type of detent. It's not like completely drop shut. You know, I mean, it's very control shut, which to me is perfectly fine for a reverse flicker. Reverse flicking of a thumb hole. Now, some of you guys, you might like it a lot stronger. I like it to be comfortable where I can just fidget with it all day. And if it's too strong, it's kind of like what killed me with my Umnums on. This bar was so strong that I was done with my Umnums on, and I couldn't adjust that. But this I was able to adjust. And so now it is as good as what I'd hoped it to be. And those guys were just amazing. They were just right on top of it, super friendly. Even if all of that didn't work, he was like, ship it back to us, we'll fix it. And I was like, really? I mean, they're so underrated. They're so underrated. You guys just really gotta check them out. I mean, this is one of those underrated, and they're real people. They're really nice people. I hope when I go to Blade Show in June that I get a chance to meet these guys, because I think they were there last year, and I hope they're there this year. They're just phenomenal. So yeah, really cool. That's my customer service. Another one that's unfolding, and it sure seems like it's going to be the same thing as Knoll Knives. Sean over there at Knoll Knives, when I had my pivot that was totally frozen, me shipping it into him. The story's not over yet, but it sure seems like another great customer service experience unfolding there. Jonathan McNeese was one of my first, it was another astounding customer service experience as well with him. He was another phenomenal person to deal with. Even Kevin at Lefty EDC, I was putting in the RGT wire clip on one of my my Buzz. Where is it? Here we are. I was putting it on this, and in trying to put that other one on there, and I pull this off, I kind of stripped the head of the screw. And I asked Kevin, I said, hey, can I buy another screw, because it's stripped off when I was trying to put this. He sent it to me for free. I was like, really, man? Thank you so much. I mean, if it's a reasonable ask and you're not, and you're explaining what happened, just this, to me, that's what makes good knives even better. Because we all have had too many stories where that's not the case. I know I've had some good experiences with some people that I know people have not had good experiences with, when I share those stories, I know it's frustrating because some people may not have had the same experience, and I get not everyone has the exact same experience, but it was just super awesome. So that was my amazing story. I don't know what you all think about it, but I got to tell you, those guys are really cool. All right, so I've talked a lot. I don't know, what do y'all think? Lord Needham, you heading out? All right, Lord Needham, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hopefully we'll see you later next week, if not, or throughout the week. Yeah, Javon, if you guys if you haven't checked out, Metal Mondays does go on right now, and I understand some of you guys may head over for Metal Mondays. I get it. I appreciate you being here as long as you have, and thank you. We're going to just keep talking a little bit more knives, but, appreciate you guys being here, but I get it. And some of you guys got to hit the bed, got to put the kids to sleep, get up early in the morning. I understand that. But for those of you who want to hang around, we'll talk a little bit more, right? So Dustin Witt, hey, appreciate you being here this evening. How are you this evening? Thanks for joining the live stream. I don't know if you're saying hello to me or to others, but I'll say hello to you, Dustin. I'm doing well. How about you? So how about you guys? Anybody have an incredible customer service story that you guys have had? Kind of curious if any of you guys have had. Yeah, Kevin's a solid dude. Absolutely. He really is. There's a new set of knives tonight after 12. What, Dan Kenman, what are you talking about? What new set of knives? What's your favorite knife on the table? Oh, that's a tough one. Ask me on what day of the week, all right? I can say so many good things about each one of the knives. I mean, I've got stuff that's sitting off to the edge as well. And every one of these are in the collection for a reason, because I really do enjoy them. I really, really, really do enjoy them. So right now, I really like the Archer a lot. I'm still having this break in. This is the same guy. I believe that the designer is the same guy who did the conic Arius. I like the Arius a lot. That's another nice one. That is a really, really stinking cool one. I really like the Project X right now. This one has really been calling me, and I've been carrying this one a lot because I really dig this knife. Just really, I don't know what it is about this knife. It just feels like it was made for my hand. When I grip this knife, it fits. It's just one of those knives you put in your hand and you just kind of go, yeah, you know? And that's what I feel. I got to tell you, of all the Hinders, it's my favorite, even over these two. And these are great. I really like the Rockscale design scales I put on this one. The Osborne is one. I had a mini Osborne I wasn't a super huge fan of. It was too small. And I get the Osborne. With the thumb studs at first, I didn't care for it. It was too hard, and I started ripping my thumb up a little bit. Then I put these custom studs on here that are a little bit longer. They're kind of like the one that was on my mini Adamas. Now it's just phenomenal. And I just like the look of this. It just feels good. And these are so milled out. It's so light. I really like that. I like this Sebenza. I think I'm going to like the Sebenza a lot more when I go ahead and make the commitment to get rid of that thumb stud and pop it out. Because this is the stupidest thumb stud I think. I don't like the thumb stud. Some of you guys may like the thumb stud, but so I like the McNeese. I like that a lot. I love the Devo Stout version too. This is my favorite, almost thumb hole flipping knife. Just because it just has such a nice pop to it. Now the Rosie is different. They're very different between the two, right? They're two, to me, different knives. I gotta tell you, right now for the 601X, this is really stinking nice. It just such a nice, strong pop and flip on this one. And you get a little bonus reverse flick with a really mini little puller there. That's really nice. So yeah, I don't know. And then of course there's the iMamba. I just love the look of this knife. This is one of my favorite carbon fiber inlays I've seen. Just really gorgeous. In the sun, it's even more ridiculous. And I love how they do the RWL 34 blade steel and that hollow grind. I know it may not look like, but this is a hollow grind. And this hollow grind goes through a lot of passes. It's done by hand as well. So yeah, I like all of those. And then of course my Spyderco, the Para 3 with Maximate steel. I really, really like this one. This is my fanciest Spyderco that I have, and I like the Spyderco a lot. So I don't know. I didn't give you an answer, which is my favorite. I know that's totally crazy. On the table, that would be, right now it'd be this one. It'd be the Project X. Right now at the Project X. Yeah. So. Kaiser's customer service for production company is pretty good. I got a blade that was uneven grind, and one of their more expensive titanium sent it the picture, and they mailed me a free blade. Oh, that's nice. That's very cool. Kaiser sale one started at 12 last night, and a fresh set of knives on sale at 12 tonight, 60% off on the Kaiser page. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, that's a great deal. Stinking cool. Wow. And the Demco bros took great care of me when the 80-20.5 lock failed. They ended up sending me a new one. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those guys. Andrew Demko is a really good guy. Yeah. Wendy's messed up my order and gave me a free drink. I have kind of a bad customer service story. It's a bummer, the bad customer service story. Was your Hinder a dull? No, my Hinders were not dull. They were not crazy sharp, but they were not dull. But I also like, I like crazy sharp. So every time I get a knife, no matter what it is, I have my strop, this crazy strop that was given to me, one of the really meaningful gifts that I have. I like to strop, and I'm on meetings a lot, and so I'll sit there and I'll strop a knife like this for probably a good hour. And then I get it to the point of that I find it acceptable, right? And then I always do my little test to see, you know, does it shave the hair off, which it does. And so it was relatively, I could shave the hair, but not as easily. And so, but it wasn't as dull. I've had some dull knives. You remember the Vero engineering knife that I got, the mini Axon? That was a seconds. It was like a seconds kind of knife. I actually have it over here. I think I know why it was seconds. I think it was the blade grind, because I have found this to be the hardest knife to sharpen, and it's taken a long time to sharpen this M390. I don't want to put a V on there. We'll combine them all. M390 blade steel. It was really hard to sharpen, and it was not very even. And I was almost ready to reprofile the edge, right, and put a whole new apex the edge. But after several long meetings and a lot of hours of sharpening, I finally got it to a decent sharpness. But I think that was the thing. It was rough, because everything else about this knife has been perfect. So I will tell you, yeah, those were sharp. What is the dullest knife I think I've ever gotten in? That makes me wonder. I would have to say, yeah, it was probably this mini Axon would have been the dullest knife I've had. And besides that, after this one, oh, it would be some of the budget knives I've gotten. Those were pretty dull, but the hinders were pretty good, at least for me. Now, this is S45VN, S20 CV. Is this S45VN? Forget. Yeah, S45. The S45VN, they do a really good job on, I think. And the 20CV, they do a pretty good job on as well. I would never get their Magna Cut. Just me. Brand New American, got a crash. Hey, Brand New American, appreciate being here on the live stream, man. Thanks for joining tonight. Hopefully have a great evening. And I wonder how far behind my chat is there to not see you saying you got to go. Oh, man. All right. Chef Rocky was Chef Rocky member for 8 months, a nerdy knives enthusiast. I love my snakeskin carbon fiber eye mamba. Oh, you got the snakeskin one. I was looking for that one, Chef Rocky. I didn't find it, but man, I got to tell you, that uni black, when I saw that uni black, as much as I wanted that snakeskin carbon fiber, this was just really gorgeous. This is almost like if I was going to do a zebra Timascus, this is the kind of pattern I would really dig, right? But yeah, that snakeskin Timascus is gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, let me salute you, man, and let me thank you for being a member for 8 months real quick here. So this is my salute to you. So Chef Rocky, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Well, first of all, got to give you a little buzz here. All right, so here we go. Catch my breath here. Appreciate you, Chef Rocky, for 8 months of membership, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and being a member, man. Appreciate you. Rob, sell me that iMamba, LOL. Are you talking about the old iMamba, this one here? I am considering possibly selling this one, if it's reasonable, right? But if it's not, I was going to just keep it. And what I mean, I'm not expecting to get full price. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, but I'm not expecting to sell it for pennies on the dollar either. So, but if you're interested, I am more than happy to entertain something. So let me know. Sorry, I'm late sitting in the emergency room. Oh, Raccoon Tactical, what's up, man? Hopefully you're feeling okay, or you're okay, or you're with someone who's okay, or at least getting taken care of. Hey, what's up? Broda. Oh, I don't know if I can say that. I'm going to have to try to say that. Ooh. Now, who is that? Is that Chef Rocky and you're giving me a nickname you have for him that I can't pronounce? I feel like I'm getting stuck here. Uneven blade grinds on Wharncliffe blades are such a pain to deal with. Oh yeah, because they stand out and they're not, I mean, you got to get that angle right? That's the problem with that. Did it come in late did I come in late? Yeah, Pacific Vagabond. We actually did it a little later than normal. Typically, you know, I used to do the giveaway 7:30, 8 o'clock. I did the giveaway around 8:30. I think it was around 8:30 we did it. So it wasn't super late, but it was around 8:30. And so I always say, if you're going to be here for the giveaways, you should probably be here a little before 8, because you never know if it starts early. And especially if there's multiple giveaways, then it may start early. And then, you know, it could go as late as 9. Maybe a little past 9, depending on how crazy everyone is, right? How much fun we're having, how incredible people are being that evening. So sometimes it'll extend a little bit because, you know, things are happening. Just a little scare at work today. Oh, hopefully not an injury. I hope everything's okay. Dude, you gotta get rid of the Gazo and find something else. Sorry. You gotta get rid of Gazo. What is Gazo? Are you talking to me, RNR? Hey, RNR, appreciate being here in the live stream. Thank you for joining this evening. Raccoon Technical, I don't know if I said hello to you yet. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining this evening. Thank you, channel member. Dustin Witt, I think I said hello to you, but I think I was late to saying hello. Have you ever had an Olamic cutlery? You talk about an Olamic custom knife, Dustin Witt? You mean like a whippersnapper like this? Yes, if that's what you're talking about, yes. I have. This is my whippersnapper in S90V blade steel. I love my Olamic Custom. This is such a great knife. It's so buttery smooth. Really, really great little knife. This is my favorite Olamic Custom knife that they have. I really, really, really like that a lot. The kazoo is amazing. Well, I appreciate that, Arshir. Thank you so much. You'll be all right. All right. I'm glad to hear Pacific Vagabond. Good news. So take care of yourself, and we appreciate you listening, and hopefully we can cheer you up a little bit as you're in there, just you know, taking care of things, right? So let us cheer you up, talking about knives and bring you good times of knives and joy of knives. The kazoo is awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. I don't know, it came up, you guys, when we first did a live stream, people liked the kazoo. We did it, and hey, it's stuck, and I guess I've gotten better. At least it doesn't sound like I'm running over a cat anymore. So that's a plus. I'm never going to play at the Philharmonic Orchestra. I know that, but at least you're not feeling your glasses are going to break, or if you're drinking a glass, it's going to shatter. So I guess that's a positive. Did you get the Kinnison Basset Hound? I need a knife with mammoth. Oh, so Arshir, Imambas come with mammoth. Those are pretty cool. And I thought, is it Chris Reeve? Somebody else is doing mammoth as well in inlay with mammoth. Is it Chris Reeve Knives that's doing it too? I thought somebody else. I saw somebody out there doing that recently. Rob, what do you think about Brian Brown Raptor 2, specifically the Rec 1 with the cool pattern, bronze, zirconium? Is it worth buying, or should I save my money? I'm wondering about the handle. All right, so level on up. Is it still on a great sale? It is skinny. I actually own that, and I sold mine. And the reason why I sold it is because I didn't carry it, and my rule is if I don't carry it, it's Olamic. Yes, that's who it is. Olamic Mammoth. That's right. Olamic Customs has a mammoth. That's where I saw it. Yes. I think I saw it on their website, matter of fact. Holt Blade Works. Oh, I've seen that. My favorite Holt Blade Works, sorry, I'm jumping topics here, is their zebra zirconium. Oh, love that. That's if I ever was going to do zirconium. So $289 is a pretty good price for that. Not as good as I would like it to be. For that Brian Brown Raptor version 2, if it was $250, I would feel absolutely solid about it. I think that'd be a steal of a deal. But $289 is not bad. If it's free shipping, at least, it's a great knife. And putting skiffs in there makes it even nicer. And if you're willing to tune the detent, you can get middle finger reverse flicking on there. So you have bonus flick. even though it's only, I think it's thumb studs only, there's extra fidgetability, which I like to have, right? I don't like to have be just one thing to do, and I like to have multiple options personally. So if you like the look of it, it works. The skinny handle does work. It does present well, unless you've got massive hands. If you got massive hands, I have large hands with meaty fingers. So if you got way bigger hands than that, it might be a little small. But if you're around large hands, I think it'll work. If you like the look of it, that's ultimately what's going to come back to. Do you like the look of it? It is skinny. If you've got smaller hands, it definitely will probably fit better. So that's my two thoughts, 2 cents on that one level on up. I think it could be a great deal, but it could be a big disappointment if you're looking, if it's too small for you, right? If you have large, extra large, double extra large, really big, long finger, meaty fingers, it might be a little small. The Olemic has a mammoth. I did see that. We should probably take a look at that because that's pretty cool. BladeWorks used mammoth. I know you're talking about that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Bro Tattoo Chip. Bro Tattoo Chip. I don't know what that is. What is that? Brotato Chip. Brotato Chip. Oh, light. Mind blown. There you go. All right, now I got it. Thank you for doing it slowly for me. Pronunciation for idiots like me. All right. Level on up, bro. Buba Fett. Oh, bro. Buba Fett. I like that. How's our Rig Hinder Project X with full titanium scales? R&R. We were talking about that earlier. It's nice. By the way, this scale here is milled out for weight relief. It's actually lighter with this titanium scale on than it was with the G10 scale and the titanium liner. It's actually gotten a little lighter, and it's a big boy knife, right? Now, the only thing that did happen is once I put this scale on there, I think the G10 is a little more flexible, so it kind of changed, maybe a little torque on there. I was able to middle finger reverse flick it. I haven't quite gotten back to that yet. I might try to see if I need to tune that a little bit, but I was having a bonus middle finger reverse flick that worked really well for a while. It kind of got a little more difficult again, but I have a feeling as I break it in and it gets over that detent, I'm going to be able to do that as well. So, but yes, this is super, super nice. Super, super nice. Really, really like it. This was a little sharp when I first got it. I used my Dremel, kind of softened that out. Now it's no issue. It was a little crisp. It's almost like they forgot to polish it a little bit, but I was okay with it because it looks so nice. I really do. And I'm okay with the horse. That horse is not too ostentatious, not too over the top for me. It works because it's a little more subtle. It's kind of blended in with the rest of the titanium. Like if you have one of the bronze anodized ones, it really pops out and it looks a little too much for me. It works on that one for me. So yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah, I got the Olemic Custom Cutlery Whippersnapper version 2. I'm trying to sell for $350 and seems nobody's interested. Kind of surprised. And even offered to trade, couldn't trade. So when you got the Whippersnapper version 2, what is your scaled material made out of? Because sometimes it's interesting. It depends on some of the design. I will tell you, this is one I'm not going to get rid of because this is the, let me get this up here. I don't know if you can see this. This is the gold fat carbon. And if you, in the sun, they did this with a polish up to like 3,000 or 4,000 grit with the paste. I was talking to Ilya, who's the guy who designed this knife and does the work on these things. And he was saying this is one of the first times they did that. And this looks really, really crazy great. So, a lot of people are looking for that Dama steel and different things. And it could be a unique color pattern that may have a very specific appeal. So I don't know what I was kind of curious. Okay. So red paper micarta with antique titanium. That seems like it seems cool, but it seems like it might be something I'm not a micarta fan. So like that wouldn't be of interest to me. So there may be people who might not like the micarta as much. So maybe that's the thing. So you got to wait for someone who really digs micarta, and then you probably will have a buyer. Where did I buy my Hinder? Lonnie Hutchinson on the Hinder website. If you're genuinely interested in looking for Hinders, go to their website, find a knife you want, get on their email list that will notify you when they're available. You go to the knife that you like I did the Project X, I put it in there, put my email, and it sends me a notification. So when that knife drops, I get a notification that says, hey, this knife's available. You want it? And I do it on multiple versions of the Project X, right? I do like, you know, the orange, the blue. To me, the Project X, it didn't matter what the G10 scale was because I knew I was going to replace it no matter what. Matter of fact, Metin Boss, I even asked him about it. He's going to be working on a Project X titanium scale at some point, which I would have waited if I couldn't find the Hinderer scale, but I found the Hinderer scale before he came out with it. So I got the Hinderer scale. But that's what I did. I went to their website, got on their waiting list, and I did the same for the scale. Now, ironically, I didn't get the notification for it. So I would go to the website in the evening, because if you go at night, that's sometimes when their inventory shows up overnight. I've noticed that. Sometimes it's like 11, 12, 1 in the morning. If you happen to be up and go use the bathroom, sometimes I get the phone, I go on there. I have found 2 Hinderers that way. Okay. So just a little insight. If you just go and look, you got to be patient and willing to look. Lou, I have you the Raptor version 2 edition. I love it. The handle is quite skinny, so if you have a bigger hands, it might be uncomfortable. Fits my smaller hands perfectly. Exactly, Arshir. I would agree with it. It worked for me. I just didn't carry it. I know why I didn't carry it. I got the Trogon. I got the We Knives Trogon. Really liked that one a lot. And then I stopped carrying that one. And I really liked the Trogon more than the Raptor, because I liked the fact that it had a fuller and I could reverse flick it. So then I ended up selling that one, and then I got the Jaeger, and then so anyways, it's kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, definitely worth waiting to save up for something really, really nice. And sometimes you find some really great deals out there. Also, go to nav sale, check it out. Sometimes people are willing to sell or trade, you never know. Definitely worth consideration. I've actually traded a few times with people that I know. So I'm cautious with trading. I always say that, be very cautious with your trading, right? You got to know the people. And I guess I'm in an advantage for them and an advantage for me in the sense, me, I have a channel. I care about this channel. I want to continue to have this channel. So I'm not going to go deceive you. That's never, ever, ever my goal or anything that I ever will do. Okay. You may not agree with me, but I'm going to be forthright about it, right? If I feel like something's worth this, you may disagree with me, and that's fine. That's your prerogative. But that's if you're selling a knife, you can sell it for what you think it's worth, and that may be the price that you're willing to part with it. Otherwise, you'd rather keep it, and that's okay. That means that knife is worth that much to you. Now, if you are selling it because you need to sell it, then the knife is worth as much as someone's willing to pay for it, right? So those are the 2 different valuations of a knife. Where did you buy your Hinderer? I think I answered that question, I hope. Right by Marcarda. Okay. Bob, will you be going to the Blade Show West anytime soon? West is really far away from me. The closer one for me is going to be Atlanta. Texas is super close. It's like an hour and 10 minutes away. But Atlanta is the one I'm planning to go to. I was thinking about going to the Oz Machine Company. What is the one? Probably too late, and it's probably sold out already. Oz Machine, the whatever. You guys will already tell me probably before you even get there. They are having it's like all the custom makers. Come on, as soon as I go there. Yeah, the Maker Syndicate. So the Maker Syndicate is one that I've contemplated, but it's a one-day thing, right? And it's going to be a big deal this year. But that one is in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, Tri-State EDC, that's like backdoor for him. That's easy for him to go there. He just drives a few minutes and he's there. But yeah, the Trogon. Yeah, so level up the Trogon. Matter of fact, I think I actually have a Trogon for sale if you like the Trogon. Level on up. Do you like the Trogon? Or if you have one, that's cool. But if you're looking at that and you like the look of it, let me know. I might have a Trogon at probably a pretty good deal that might interest you. So if you're interested, let me know. If you already have one, then don't worry about it. Oh no. So I very much respect, whether you like him or not, I very much respect Metal Complex, because everything is on the up. Everything he does, he does. So if I sell something, I send you tracking notifications. I'll tell you where it's at. If I'm late on something, I'll tell you, hey, I'm working 70 hours this week on a project, because I have a full-time job besides this thing. And if that happens, I will let you know. So, you know, that's the reality. And I also have everything marked out that's coming in. I actually had a chance to get more stuff to come in, and I on some pass arounds, and I passed on a few things because I didn't want to get overwhelmed and get behind. So that to me is important. That matters to me. I like to say what I believe and believe what I say, and I like you to feel that my word means something. That's why I have the rules in the giveaways. My rules they seem very rigid, but they're also there to protect me and protect you, and to give some sense of assurance that this is how I'm going to do it, and it's not going to be all wishy-washy. So I don't know all the story about him. I heard the controversy. Don't know. I'm just telling you where I stand. Blade type hinderer, sponto, spear point, slicer, or harpoon. So this one here is a. Is this a clip point? I forget. I think this is called a clip point. I think this is a clip point, but I don't know. It's not a sponto, but it almost, I don't know. I think, you know. So this over here, is this the drop point? I don't know what you call this. I don't know if maybe this is a sponto. I forget what the name of the shapes are, because he's got some, it looks like a drop point to me on that one. Oh, don't worry about it. Level on up. No worries. Hopefully you got a good deal on that Trogon, and you enjoy it. Yeah, so I'm very particular in my hinders. I had a Jurassic. The Jurassic was too small. It worked, but it was too small, and I like to fidget with my knives, right? And so the Jurassic, I had an issue with the flipper. That's why, and I always knew why I wouldn't like the XM18 flipper. That weird flipper that they have. This is almost like an XM18 flipper, but not quite. This is much better than an XM18 flipper. Now, it's not ideal. In a perfect world, I might take a little of that clip right off there. I might, you know, depending on, you know, how much I use this knife. If I use this, and after a while, if that little, oops, trying to do this really high, it's almost dropped it. But depending on how high that is right there, you know, at some point I may soften that off, but still great. So that's the reason why I got the non-flipper. I really, really recommend a non-flipper if you're not into that flipper and that's uncomfortable. And I know some of you guys feel like, well, it's only a flipper. No, I got a middle finger reverse flick on this thing. So if you, sorry, it's hard to do this angle. Sorry, there you go. It's not, I don't flip normally knives like that. You know, that's kind of awkward. And then I will tell you, this auto, it's pretty impressive. It's up there with the McNeese. I was really impressed. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this, but I don't have a whole lot of autos. I have my McNeese Mac 2 auto. I have my TR3 ProTech auto. I have my Livewire from Kershaw, which is a great auto. And I have a Launch 11 and a Launch 8 or 9, I forget, which probably would be something that if someone contacted me off the books, it would be something we could talk about if people wanted the Launch 8. I have somebody I need to reply to about that. And if you're in here, I haven't replied to yet. I've been so far. I got 600 unread emails, just so you know, in my personal inbox. I have 800, maybe 900 unread emails in my work inbox. That's how far behind I am. And it's not, I only answer the emails where like a CEO or CFO or a VP is calling in like, I got to do this now. So that's kind of, I'm in that mode where I just put out fires right now. So it's been a little crazy. Oh, I didn't mean to do Zoom. That was crazy. I hit the thing again. All right. Tri-State is a backdoor. God, when I said that, I wondered if anybody was going to say that. Dang, Ross, you caught that. You caught that. Oh man, I deserve that. I didn't mean that, but you know, I got you. Yeah, you got me sold on the Hinder. I do like the Hinders. I didn't think I would like them as much. I like those variants. The Project X really is, and the thing about the Project X, I know, one more time. It was super strong detent at first. It was very uncomfortable. Literally unlocking that detent was uncomfortable and it was hurting my finger. It was so, I mean, I think honestly, when I first got this, Kevin would have thought this was a very strong, not even a very strong detent. So I lightened it up significantly, but not crazy, but it's very comfortable now. I like that. Crazy deal on it. Still shocked. I don't know how much I can say, but someone sent it to me thinking I'd like it more than him. Still in shock. That's a great deal. Level on. Just be grateful. Be grateful. That's super cool, man. That is super cool. That's super cool. Yeah, that's nice. I wanted McNees, but they seem really thick behind the edge. All right, so they are, first of all, it does come to a really nice, thin, slicey edge. It's very thin. It's a beautiful slicer. This comes down very full flat grind. Now, I will tell you, sometimes he drops these in a hollow grind. And let me show you my auto. And this is this is the one I really would like to get. Here's my McNees Auto, and that's a hollow grind. Oh man, that is a beautiful slicer. Such a thin, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can, let me see if I can get that. Can you, I keep wanting to turn the other way. There we go. Can you see that? That is a beautiful hollow grind on that one. They have a Tonto version. I would love to get of this in the hollow grind. I think would be amazing. But it is a really, really thin. It is really thin slicer. It does come down very thin, and it's very thin behind the edge right down here. It works well. It's MagnaCut. It took me forever to strop this to crazy sharp, and I knew the 60. I think it's at least 64 HRC on this one because it's solid performer, and at that thin edge, it works. Yeah, Tri-State isn't like that though. He does pretty good on the not saying it's amazing too much. He does. Wait. Stonehenge. Oh, sorry, I missed the conversation. I was trying to keep up. I definitely trust Rob's opinion over a lot of others. Seems like every knife is amazing to other knife reviewers. Yeah, I would agree. Tri-State's not. It's the same. He'll talk about the positive. I tried. Okay, so here's full disclosure. I'm going to be honest about my opinion. If there's something that I get really upset about, and I've had a few knives where I dogged them pretty bad because I felt like it was real dangerous shortcomings. Some of them were like unacceptable, right? And you might have seen a few of those reviews, and unfortunately they've done well. And I didn't mean for me to dog on them, but I'm gonna not hold back. But at the same time, I'm gonna try to see what is their intent for the knife. What's the purpose of the knife? And can I find the positive in that intent and that purpose? And if I can, I'm gonna go for that, right? But I'm also gonna say, you know, this is what the knife really is for. And honestly, everything in my collection are things that I really like. And it's a good knife. It's a fidgety knife. It's a usable knife. It's a carry knife. It's a knife I feel comfortable. I could do things with and comfortably deploy and handle. If it's a knife that I've had a few knives where they went back immediately. Immediately. I was done. No question. I mean, I got it. I was like, no. A Heretic Wraith manual. My very first run of the Maverick. I'm supposed to get another Maverick because I handled the Maverick at Blade Show, Texas, and they were way, way better. Night and day from the first run to what they are now. And I'm hoping the one that I get a chance to handle will be that. And if that's the case, that's an early production issue, right? So, but I was honest about it, to my detriment probably, right? But I was honest, you know, and I probably, you miss out on some opportunities with some people, right? You know, I am what I am, so. That's cool, level on up. I like that. What is thicker behind the edge, McNees or Harsey? Oh, did I take the Harsey out? I put it back. I thought I had it out. So, yeah, the Harsey is definitely thicker. It is definitely thicker, but the Harsey's also, it's a shorter blade. So let's compare. Let's be realistic. You can see, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, let me get it up there. So the Harsey is not quite as big bellied in the blade as the McNeese. I would say they're pretty close in thickness, but this rind is a little further up on top. It's still pretty thin, but it's thicker at the tip. Definitely has a more robust tip coming out here on this edge part, which is great. I mean, but this one still very robust on the tip here, but it comes out a little thinner up here for some better, I think, slice, into it. So it all depends on what are you going to do with it, right? If you're gonna use a knife, if you're gonna use a knife as a pry bar, get a pry bar, because these knives, it'd be a waste, right? But if you're gonna be cutting heavy stuff, I don't know. The McNeese I like a lot. The McNeese is also a little more expensive than the Harsey. If you're looking just generic, the plain Magna Cut versions here, you're looking at like $465 for this one, and you're looking at what was this? 500? Well, I also, on this one, I didn't do anything. This is just as is. On the McNeese, I did put skiffs in, and I did put a Lynch clip on. So that did add about $120 to it. So to me, that was important. I like the clip. Now, the other clip works just fine if you're okay with the clip, but I like this clip a lot. So, but that's the joy about buying a knife. You can do little bits at a time. You don't have to do everything right up front, right? So I enjoy that part about doing little things like that. Oh, I totally forgot. Someone very kindly and generously also donated this awesome rock back spacer. That was really stinking cool too. So that's a nice little upgrade as well. That was a beautiful, wonderful gift. So yeah. I think the McNeese is thinner, definitely. Honestly, everyone's pretty awesome. Thanks, Stonehands. Okay, so MPG EDC, I'll check them out. Let's see here. I'm so lucky to have so many friends talk to. I love y'all guys and gals. We're lucky to have you too, Rob. Thanks, and round of applause to y'all. Well, definitely a round of applause to everyone here. Absolutely, 100%. People are. I enjoy talking to you guys, even if I'm sometimes babbling on. You guys, you humor me by listening sometimes. At least I think you are. Honestly, everyone's pretty awesome. Yeah, the knife community is, I do enjoy that a lot. I'd say 98%, 99% of knife community is just exactly that. There's a few that come in and go. I think they get pretty quickly identified when they're not positive influence on the knife community. Can we say that without being overly negative? There's some people who they bring a sense of, when someone comes in the room and they brighten it up, there are those who maybe come in a room and it gets pretty dark. And there's a few of those, and that happens, right? And those typically get identified pretty quickly. They stand out, and a lot of people kind of just, back off. And I've seen that. I mean, and that's without attacking them. That's just kind of like, it's like, okay, well, you do your thing and we're just going to back off. But everybody else is really positive, and you definitely get that real sense of encouragement here. I like that a lot. Even when I'm wrong, I'll tell you, I don't know everything, right? If I'm wrong about steel, I learn from you guys. And if I happen to know something and I share it with you, but I'm also not, I don't always have to be right? I'm okay. I'm not speaking from on high on the mountaintop like I know I'm like some guru or something. I'm not, right? If you're talking about certain application and code, it might be different, but that also is very dynamic, because code can be written in a lot of different ways. And if you have a unique perspective on how you write, an object-oriented piece of code, that you can make something work that maybe something has never thought of. So, I mean, I know that's getting very nerdy, but same thing with knife design. You can do something someone has never done before. And I think that's cool. Like I've always wanted to put a ramp on my knife, and today somebody, who was it that, are you still here? Who did the ramp? Was that who did the ramp? Was that Paul I might? Who was that did the ramp? I think that was really stinking cool. Yeah, absolutely. Both you, Meredith, and yeah, level on up, every one of you guys. We appreciate you. Stonehands, everyone. The tie scale for the Project X really changes the look of that knife. It does, doesn't it, by the way, Stonehands? It does. It makes this knife, the orange was cool and looked kind of like a you'd use in the woods hunting kind of knife, right? And it would really stand out, be great. It's kind of like my first knife I ever got was the mini barrage Benchmade. I bought at Cabela's for like $100. And I thought the most expensive knife I ever bought in my life. It had D2 steel, which I thought was the best steel in the whole world. D2 steel, that's super steel, right? And well, you know, and you put this on there, and it just, I don't know, it pops. It really pops. And I like, you know, you anodize all you want, but I like the plain tie look of this. I think it's very subtle, but it's very classy with the milling and everything. It kind of pulls it together. I don't know. I dig that. Now, I think that Project X would look stinking cool in DLC too, though. How about that? What do you think, what do you think, Stonehands? Wouldn't that look really cool if you could do this? You could do this in DLC. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know. I think that would be stinking cool too. I don't know. Hey, El Cap Addict, what's up, man? Paul I Might did the ramp. Yeah, Paul I Might. That's who it was. Yeah, that was really cool. There's a few knives I would love to see that done to. I think it would make the knife so much better. Just like that Bridgeport. He did it on his Bridgeport, right? And I don't think my Bridgeport here, does it have a ramp? I don't think it does. No. But man, that ramp on here, oh, that would be so nice. And you can always tell when it has a ramp. It's just a nice touch. Let me see. Does this one have a ramp? No, that doesn't have a ramp. There's a couple of knives that actually have a ramp, and you can absolutely tell when it goes over that ramp. It's just really stinking cool. The Maverick. The Archer. The Archer has a ramp. Yeah. There's a ramp on that Archer. So when you get to the Archer here, let me do that. You drop it right here, you get past that ramp, it just kind of just rolls past. It's got that Shirogorov kind of ramp thing. Now, see, it goes right over the ramp as long as you get your finger off the lock bar, but see, now if you drop it well past, then it just goes. But that ramp is, I don't know, it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. I think Koenig does it too. Don't they do a ramp? Yeah, they have a ramp as well. And I think McNeese does a ramp too. I'm pretty sure McNeese does a ramp. Let me see. Yeah, he does a very slight ramp, but he has a ramp as well. That's a really nice touch. Would be cool to hear Mark. Busy is good sometimes. Glad to hear Mark. Mark. Level on up. Been doing good, but busy, but good. That's good. Yeah, busy is good. It's better to be busy and than have nothing to do, right? I'm definitely busy myself, so yeah. Absolutely the DLC where you can see the grind lines. Oh, that's always the best, Stonehands. I love that. I love a nice DLC like that. I know you guys are going to hate me for this, and I know you disagree. Some of you guys just try to go beyond the preconceived notions just for a second. If you can suspend your emotions here just for a second, and it's not for everybody, but some of you guys, I know some of you guys are going to want to like spit at me as soon as I do this, but you want to talk about DLC and seeing the grind lines? This looks really nice. I know you're going to just don't throw stones at me, but you can see the grind lines on the DLC of this Benchmade. The DLC coating they did was outstanding on this thing. And with the Skiff washers, this thing is even nicer. He's gonna show the narrows, isn't he? I know. Everyone throw tomatoes at me. I get it. But They did a good job, man. They really did. Okay, so this is DLC also on my mini Axon, but there's no grind lines on it, none, which is to me is a little disappointing, honestly. Do I have another DLC that has some really good grind lines? What about my RWB? Yeah, you can see the grind lines on that one. On the RWB, the Luft Concepts. And I got to tell you, when I looked at this knife, I thought it was goofy as all get out. I wasn't a big fan of this knife at first. I was like, I wasn't digging it. I was like going, yeah, it's not for me. When I got to Blade Show and I handled it, I was like, oh my God. Kunwu. Yeah, Kunwu is another, I don't have any. I want to get that, the Django. Sorry, the Django. I just like saying that now. The Django. I'd like to get the Django, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna keep calling it the Django. The Django, just to be funny. But anyways, kind of like Nick Shabazz calls it the Shaman instead of the Shaman, right? The Shaman. And I've always called it a Shaman because of Nick and Metal Complex and others who kind of picked that up. I know it's the Shaman, but you can see the DLC lines on this one as well. And the DLC is really, really well done on this thing. They had a zebra Damascus handle and Damasteel blade. I'm not into Damascus, but that zebra Damascus, I'd get into Damascus for the zebra stuff. But you went with the plain Jane. Now the plain Jane is nice. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Did y'all see on my Instagram? I actually did a video of the other RWB with the Damascus. I got to tell you, that, I think, had I had the money, I'd have probably bought it, but it was so expensive. But I would have loved it. Yeah, the Pulsar is amazing. Absolutely. I think I had a Pulsar. The one that I got was the Pulsar is the one with the crossbar lock, right? The one I got was a little difficult for me to flip. I don't know. Maybe I had a big Pulsar or something. I don't know, but it was just not. But I really liked the Django or the Django. So, anyways, I really like that one. The S-Tau has some of the finest action. I actually have an S-Tau. You know, one of the giveaways for the 5K is going to be an S-Tau, a Kunwu S-Tau. It's going to be pretty awesome, pretty stinking awesome. Pretty excited about that one, and it is phenomenal. But yeah, you like the uncolored Damascus on the Zerkatai look. Now, when you say uncolored? Oh yeah, so they call it zebra Damascus or they call it tuxedo Damascus. That's what I've heard people use. Let me see if I can find it real quick. My absolute ultimate favorite knife that I would love to get is going to be, would probably be, I would love to see a, I'm thinking here. Yeah, probably an Oz Machine Company version of this, or a Holt Blade Works Morpheus. All right, so let me show you this real quick, just because going to the gallery here, there's a version, there's one knife that if I was to say was kind of a grail knife for me, like ultimate grail knife, not grail knife like I'm going to acquire, ultimate grail knife like probably I'll never afford, but an ultimate grail knife is the one here. Oh, where is it? I go over here once in a while just to look at it because it's so stinking gorgeous. Oh, look at that thing. That zebra tuxedo Damascus and that Damasteel pattern. I don't know, man. I just dig that knife. That knife is just so, that's cool. That's a holy grail, unreachable holy grail knife for me, because I'm sure that knife is, I got to figure that knife is probably what, $3,000-4,000, at least $2,000 more. MPG, he got lucky. He's a lucky man to find a lady who's into EDC. My wife likes some of the knives that I gifted her, but she could care less about the others. Oh, I forgot to ask my wife the Spyderco I got for her. I'm going to be dropping the video on that. I love it. That mini, what do we get? Last week, we bought my wife at the end of the live stream. We ended up buying her Spyderco replacement knife, and it was the mini, oh, why can't I think of this? The mini, it was on Knife Joy. Come on. Here we go. You guys probably remember, but it is, she loved it. She loved it. And I also replaced the clip on her, and I suggested I could put custom scales, or I could round the edges on the G10 and I could get her a nice clip. She was like kind of okay with that. And I had already oiled it and polished it so that she already has drop shot action on there. Oh, it's like, I will tell you, let me find it real quick. Find search. Spyderco mini. Oh, it helps if you spell it right? Oh, let's try that again. Do their things go away once they sell? Oh, Spyderco. Let's spell that correctly. Spyderco mini pink. Here it is. Yeah, the little native. That's what it is. She loves this thing. I got an S45VN blade steel. Yeah, stone hands. Totally agree with you. Sometimes it's like, I'm like, arg. Well, the problem is too, this is the keyboard that I try to use for the live stream. It's my old Apple keyboard. It's small, but it's not really made for Windows, which is what I run the OBS Studio on. And so I really probably need to get another small portable keyboard. It's a little easier to type on, but I have yet to invest in that. And it's such a critical tool during the live stream that I really should, right? But here it is. This is the little native. This is like basically a mini Shaman. It's a mini Shaman. You look at it side by side. When I drop my video, you'll actually, I put the Shaman next to it because here's my Shaman right here. It's a mini Shaman, just really small. Every shape of it, everything is exactly like the Shaman, just smaller. And it's S45VN blade steel. The action's really good. I can contour the scales for her. It has a compression lock, and I'm thinking I'm going to get a CME for her and put it on there. Little pink CME. Yeah, it's really nice. It's like the nice, I finally got to give her a really nice knife that she was okay with, and she really liked it too. She was like, oh, I like that. And she actually liked it. And then the clip that it had, this clip is an ugly clip. So I had an extra clip from a Buzz, not a Buzz. Oh, an extra clip from my Stout, the Stout version 2, because I had the titanium clip. I had the extra Stout clip, which is the very single little drop loop on there. It has a little single loop. I put that on and fit in her purse really nicely. So she really likes it. And I made it a left-handed carry because she's left-handed. So I reversed the clip for her. So that was really nice. So she liked that too. Which one were you thinking level on up? Some kind of bug, right? No, not a bug. Nope. We went a little nicer. We were looking at the ladybug and the other ones, but those are kind of small, and I thought this was really nice. And this actually fits in my hand when you choke up with the finger choil, like right here on that finger choil area right here. I can get a full grip on there, full presentation on this thing. It's really nice. Yeah. And the other thing is, if she ever hated it and didn't want it, I can put some custom scales on there, get rid of the pink scales. It could be a little fifth pocket knife for me, you know. I'm just saying, you know, it could be a little fifth pocket knife. I think Rip's Garage Technology actually does, if I'm not mistaken. I could be, but you know, heck, we can take a look. Which window do I have open? Oh, this is it. All right, so let's look at this real quick. Rip's Garage Technology. All right, everyone, it's pretty late for me. Time for bed. I have a great night, everyone. See y'all tomorrow at Tri-States live stream. Yep, definitely see you tomorrow. Hopefully I can get on there. It sometimes is iffy when I've had the live stream all night long. My wife and everyone gets a little mad if I listen to another live stream, so I'll listen with my earbuds on. I try to, but you know. Woohoo, awesome. I was wondering if you got her the little native. Yeah, Donnie, I did. I got her that, I got her the little native. She really likes it. So what I was going to look at here is, yeah, here's a little native scales to have. So we can do a search here. And I can also put on that little Spyderco wire clip you can put on there. I think that's really nice. So like you can do, you know, the fat carbon, which is cool. I could do titanium if she wanted it. She could do some nice colored anodized, kind of like this is like a flame anodized sort of thing. She could do that if she was into it. She can do the black ultim. I don't think she doesn't want a black knife. So, you know, it would be something colorful. And the only thing I think that would really appeal to her would be this or the titanium. But if she didn't want it, got rid of it, then I could put some of this stuff on, right? I could put a titanium scale set on here because I think this comes in the different mill patterns too. So yeah, so here, like right here, you can, I don't know if you can see it as well. Yeah, here we go. So you can get this diamond texture. You can get this nice kind of fluted look. You can get this kind of star pattern. I don't know what you call that, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just nice if she hates it or she finds her old knife and she goes, I don't want this. So it could be a fifth pocket knife. I don't know if I'd get her a bird. Her best friend got her a knife and it was really, really sweet. Really, really genuinely sweet. It was an inexpensive knife. The problem was the lock bar failed and became dangerous. And I wasn't comfortable with her using that knife because it would have slipped and cut her. And so it became part of I did a Rob's Rambling on knife safety. And it was one of those examples. And, it was really nice. It was a pink knife and it was, what friends do. She still has the mini tool that came with it. The mini tool is pretty decent, but the knife was just not safe. You call it ultra magical darkened octopusium. I don't know what that means. All right. I like one, Kyle, but it's a bit of a mouthful. Yeah, there you go. See here. Yeah. There are some nice scales out there. I'll get her, Ed, you're feeling better? Ed, it's not, oh, that's a nice one. I have a stomach bug yesterday. Oh, hopefully you're feeling better. Yeah, definitely. Are you feeling better? I hope, Ed. For sure, man. Oh, stomach bug can be rough. Now, this is the scales, right? But there are clips. Where are the clips? Why are there no clips? That's the screw. Where's the clips? Oh, so let's do this. I do want to get her a clip. Now I have a regular plain titanium clip. Why are you not showing me the, yeah, let's do this. Let's do Spyderco wire clip. All right, so here, I could get her something like this over here. Like, look at that. Look at the, like a pink, a Timascus. I think she would dig that. That she would really love. I bet 80 is not available though. So let's see, is 80 available still? Oh, it is available. What do you think of that? Put that on her knife? I mean, that's expensive. It's the price of the knife. But, I mean, that would look nice. I don't know. So, yeah. So that's the one I got her. I thought that was kind of cool. I'm super excited to be able to buy that. It really fits her personality. It really is something she'd like. I feel like it's a solid knife. It's really good. I feel like she's really going to be safe using that. Hey, Al Cap Addict, appreciate you being here this evening. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for being on the live stream. You have a great night and a great week. Donnie said, LL, and you see the Yeah, I saw the price. I know. I guess that's what I was saying. It's the price. It's the price of the knife. So the knife here, what was running $139. It's okay. It's $4 cheaper, $5 cheaper, but it's pink. Now I got to tell you though, I like this zebra. Well, they call it techno wire clip ghost Timascus. So that's the other one I've heard: ghost Timascus, zebra Timascus, and tuxedo Timascus. Yeah, that's the other one I've also heard it called. I like this. I would like to put that on a knife that I have. Oh, you got on the Kunwu and my Luft Anwend. I had to file them both. Yeah, I was wondering about that, Arshir. I think you mentioned that in one of the comments about filing it down. I have a couple extra clips, and I was going to return them. I talked to Rips himself, and he was going to take them back. But I said, no, I'm going to keep them because I really like them. And because I will have another Spyderco knife or something while I put it on there. I mean, you know, they have that MagnaCut Para 3 available right now, but it's in the thin scales. And so I would need to find someone who does a Para 3 titanium scales. I don't want aluminum scales. I want titanium, and I don't want Cerakoted. You know, I'm very particular when it comes to that. I know, you know, I'm kind of ornery when it comes to that, but that's what I would like to do. And this would look, I think, would look really cool on there. But that's, you know, a nice to have. Now, one of the projects I do have coming up, I bought a CME in titanium that I'm going to add to this scale. And I'm going to polish it so it matches the scales. And I think that would look really nice. Now, I've always liked the little red on there. I was okay with it. But after having the polished CME on my really fancy little Para 3, I just think it would look really nice. You know, small little projects, things like, you know, make a knife, just, you know, little things you can do that's kind of fun. You got the RGT Timascus clip on my Kunwu and the Luft. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was really thinking about, ooh, RGT makes G10 chaparral scales? Oh, yeah. France, Spyderco. You're looking at the chaparral scales right there? They got an Ultim, black Ultim, and then they've got them in G10, and they've got a micarta. That's not bad. It's a nice little cutaway there too. Is that a liner lock? It's a chaparral, a liner lock, right? Lynch clip, yeah. Oh, I like the Lynch clip. Lynch clip makes some, but Lynch clip does make some really nice ones. And I use, matter of fact, on my, do I have it out here? Yeah, right here, real quick. I don't know if you all saw this. This is one of the new Lynch clip right here. This is their Abyss Black. And I was talking to Casey about this. And I said, hey, this Abyss Black right here, you know, your website doesn't highlight how nice that looks. Because I don't know if you can see that. The Abyss Black, I think, let me make sure, come on, focus on the knife. You can see that Abyss Black really complements the titanium scales here. And it looks a lot lighter on the website. And so, yeah, I agree. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. And, oh, something that I did, that's probably a little anathema. Some of you guys might freak out. I never mentioned this, but I ended up putting a Lynch clip on my Quiet Carry. I know it's got the wire clip. It's LC200N. I know you're like, you can't do that. Well, I did. I just wanted to see what it would look like, and I kind of dig it. I do. I kind of dig it. Now, I will tell you the RGT scales, the rips, they don't fit on here. I'd have to mill them, but it might be worth milling it for this one. They didn't have the croissant today. Sorry. Your father. I wonder if that's my son posting it here on my live stream. He works at Panera, and he might have. Sometimes when they have extra, if they don't give it away to the food shelters, a lot of times they give a lot of the extra food away, which is really awesome. What Panera does, they will. Some of the employees can take some of the extra stuff that home instead of throwing it out, right? And so I think he was going to try to get me a croissant. That's really sweet of him. It's a lockback. Okay, cool. The Kapara. Yes, Stone Hands. I actually, Rocky Graham actually loaned me a Kapara to review, and I actually have a review and unboxing. I like it a lot. The Kapara is, as I've said to everybody, that Kapara is a knife that's begging for a premium steel. Just like the Smock. The Smock needs M390, 20 CV, S110, Magna Cut, anything a little bit better than the S30 VN, even S45 VN. They could just do a little extra steel. The Kapara and the Smock, those knives just beg for a little extra premium steel, my personal opinion. But yes, it's a great one. Hey, Lonnie, man, have a good night. Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's 10:38. Yeah, we got to probably wrap up here in a few minutes here. So it is getting kind of late, and I got to eat some dinner. So, but I appreciate you guys. But the Kapara is definitely a good one. I like it a lot. And they have titanium scales for that. Did you see that out here? If you're a fan of the Kapara, and this is one of the things that has always really almost pulled me over, because the Kapara, let me show you, I think these titanium scales that they have are simply stunning. Yeah, here they are. Look at this. I mean, here's one with that beautiful, very similar to what my Smock has. That's this, like what's on here on this. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing the web page again. Sorry, here we go. Web page. All right, so here's the web page. So that's the same scale. I definitely recommend that. So that's what's really made me very much consider like the Kapara. I think that's personally my personal favorite right there. And then the Ghost Damascus clip on this one, oh, I think that would be nice. So yeah, I think once I saw these, I very much am interested. It's a really great shaped blade, really is. Yeah, the Shaman. It's a Shaman. You like to have a Shaman knife? Just like my my Kunwu Django, right? Or my Spartan knives, what is it? Hersey or something like that. I don't know. All right, guys. It's 10:40. It's been a great live stream, man. I appreciate you guys all being here this evening. Thank you so much to all of you. Hopefully we'll get to see you next week for another live stream, another giveaway, and talk some more knives. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate every one of you that's been here tonight. Appreciate everyone's membership, people who joined, people who we got to celebrate, and some birthdays we got to celebrate as well. And I'm glad people are recovering in the emergency room, getting better, I hope. People are recovering from the flu, the stomach bugs. So everyone take care of yourself. Be safe. Have a great week. Enjoy your knives. Enjoy your life. Most of all, just, be happy. You guys have a great week, man. I really do appreciate you. Bye.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to, if you want me to. 'Cause we can run, and we can run. The stars they fall all for you. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we run?